Oh, fuck, no, it's actually right there.
It seems like a douchebag.
Damn it, I thought I could get you.
I've always wanted to play what remains of Edith.
It was close. That was so sad.
Oh my god, I 4%ed!
Holy shit.
Someone clip that.
It can be clipped if I actually manage to escape.
Wait. Well, that spawned right next to you.
Oh my god, I see it!
Shit.
We got it!
Oh my fucking god.
I do not trust. I knew I didn't trust! I'm trapped in another cage! God damn it, let me out! No! I do not want to be in another cage. Alright, thank you. We must exterminate! 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 Ah, fuck, I missed. What a fail on my part. They're gonna abandon me, aren't they?
Oh no.
That's my bet. Oh my god, I almost dodged right into it.
You got this.
Oh my god. How have I been dodging all these? Y'all are gonna get me killed if you don't do something. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, I should not have survived that. Jesus. GG, well played. I literally ran her from one gate to the other. Wait, where's the last survivor? Okay, good. They were at the other gate that I distracted her away from. GG, guys. GG. Alright, let's just go to the bedroom. Oh, fuck! Nope, nope, never mind. We're not doing that. Fuck no, we won't go. Fuck no. Fuck that. We're just gonna shut the door. Fuck you. And just gonna hang out at this lovely mirror. Yeah? Sounds like a plan. Listen to the wind, be a little calm. I'm gonna have to go in there, aren't I? I don't want to go in there, especially after seeing her crawl like that in there. Just good. I mean, I know I've made progress, and I'm also gonna save just in case. Alright, we saved.
Two. Actually, no, wait, I forgot. I'm supposed to deafen everybody.
Time to go to hell. Never mind. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Can't make me.
It's not on my stream. It's on my stream.
It was not caught on mine.
I stole Pez's thunder.
You did steal my thunder.
You
It's
son
fine,
of a
though.
bitch.
Nah, it's fine. It's alright.
Hey, Pez.
Wait.
No one
Ahoy
on my
there!
stream heard Stairboy.
Whoa,
Hey there, Ty's
That's why
chat.
I want to get
if
rid
you
of him.
want if you want exclusive content where Ty muted us, go check out Terratan's bot.
Yeah,
Wait,
no balls
what?
attached.
no balls attached. What?
Get bent. No balls attached.
Oh,
What do you mean, Tara's exclusive chat? What?
We did the thing while you were gone.
Whoa.
Oh,
I
and
have to bring my
Tara,
people, you
we
know?
need
Whoa.
to teach you how to use Boogie.
What's
Why is
Boogie?
memories
Is it Fuji or
backwards?
Fugi?
It's
Well,
It's Foogie.
I like
What's
apples.
Boogie? Are we talking about like Boogie from Monster Hunter?
Yes.
Sure.
Oh, we
why
already know how
not?
to use Boogie. You just
But do
pet
you
the
know how to
Boogie, you
use your
pick him up, and
palcos?
then you toss him.
No, not
That's how you use
Poogie.
Boogie.
Boogie. With an F, not a P.
Do you know how to use your palicos though? Because they are meat shields.
No, you
They
don't
really
use them
are.
as meat shields. You use them
Yes,
as
you do.
people to fight for you.
No, you use them as meat shields.
I use mine as a combination meat shield and healer.
Actually, there is two ways: either bombarder or healer. Either one is good. And what's this? Reactive Fuji tech. Huh?
There you go.
that's what I was talking about. It allows you to put the people you are in voice chat with reactive images on your stream.
Okay, I'll do this.
I'm surprised you haven't done that yet.
I have
I
sent this
haven't
to
done it
you like
before.
5 times.
Wait, did you?
Yes.
Oops. Oops, daisy. That is
Hi,
enough.
dang. Wasn't listening, but I assume you're talking to me.
I'm a dummy.
No,
because
we
I'm
were
dummy
talking
thick.
about. We were talking to Tara.
He is dummy thick.
You don't heal. You
I can
really
confirm,
absorb many
chat.
blows, but
Oh my
What?
goodness.
can give you time.
He's
Which
thicker
one?
than a
What?
KV2.
Nah, we're talking about Monster Hunter right now.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
whoa.
Anyway, let's
Hello,
just
everyone.
get this over
How
with.
far? How
I
far
believe
are
we
we
have
Should I
5
con-
choices left.
Should I continue with
Hello?
the southern accent?
Yes.
Yes.
Continue.
But of course, only
How
when
cool is
Alice
how
and
girl?
Gretel are together. If anyone else is
Yo,
on
what
screen,
up,
yeah,
you
that's
fucking
right.
dumbasses? Welcome back to Ty's show, Alice.
Is Pez's mic cutting a little bit for anyone else? Like it'll be a
No.
little
No.
scratchy sounding. No, okay.
Well, since I'm not gonna be part of the
It might just be
I'm not gonna be
volume
voicing.
or something.
I'm not gonna
on
be
my end.
voicing for a bit. I'm gonna use the toilet real quick now.
Okay.
Right? I'll be right back.
Okie
See you
dokie.
soon.
All right.
Yo, Shinx, poggers. No.
So we will have to entertain Tara's chat
Oh god.
while Tara is
That's
away.
why I want to get rid of him.
Ooh.
They had abandoned me. Wait, that's Gretel's line.
Hey,
They
it's
have
it's
abandoned
exactly
me.
what
Wow.
Tyrant's chat is thinking.
Huh, wait, hold up a second.
The game knows.
Now,
It always knows.
Just a minute.
Wait a minute.
Just a dingle dang gosh darn minute.
Wait
What
one
the
dangle of a minute. One dingle of a dangle. Hold up. Wait.
So
Hold up.
are we waiting for something? What are we waiting for?
No, we're
No,
not waiting.
I read
we'll,
the line.
We'll continue.
I read the line.
Okay.
I read it
was
like
just-
twice.
Everybody was just kind of going off because
Yeah.
of the bit. Okay.
Filling the silence, filling the void. Wait.
We found
No, you
peace in the
stare.
silence.
Okay, we
I'll-
just all filled void.
I'm down.
Nah,
down for
I'm
it.
good.
I retract my previous statement.
You
When they
retract
asked
the
me if
offer? God damn it.
when they asked me if I needed anything, I said I wanted to see my sister. But this wish was not granted.
I don't think the lesbians understood when I said I want to watch.
Sister, 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 sister! She was the only person on this earth who truly cared about me. She understood me. She was my only family.
But no one understands.
And at this rate, it was possible I would never see her again. I wanted to avoid that at any cost. But how could I get home? Eventually, I decided I would pretend to obey them. I swallowed everything they gave me and never disobeyed. Gotta hate this. Everything I did,
Yeah.
all of it was for sister.
No, it wasn't. It was all for you.
I looked down at the pills in my hand and imagined that they were candies for my beloved sister. No matter how disgusting they tasted, I would happily eat a gift from her. A gift.
Disgusting
Gift?
candy?
After that, sure enough, I was finally allowed to see my sister. But as happy as it made me, it was too lethargic to express my feelings. Never mind, that was just gas. My sister seemed deeply concerned about me.
Gretel, is there anything you need? Anything I can do for you?
Let me out of here! I slowly shook my head. No, not in particular. As long as she was with me, I didn't need anything else. Maybe a change of the poop bucket, but I could tell she wanted to console me, to cheer me up.
Don't cry, okay? I'm here for you.
Sister,
I'll protect,
I'll protect
you. I promise.
I thought that was my line. I was like, wait, was that?
Whose line is it anyway?
Where the in the
And yep.
Yep, you know the drill.
only in my sister's warm embrace did I finally only in my sister's warm embrace did I finally feel at peace. Oh God. When I returned home, the person who claimed to be my father said the whole family would live together for the time being. Oh, sorry. When asked, what about your job? He said, I'll figure something out. You're more important right now. I'm sorry I haven't been around more. Wow, what a loving family. What an asshole of a son
That's-
I am to, putting everyone through this. Anyway,
Wow, a father who actually loves his son.
I was so annoyed. He was getting in the way of my
No,
peaceful life with my
no,
sister.
it would be this comment would be, "Wow, a father who actually loves his daughter."
A child.
Period.
Period. Yep.
Anyway,
He was my family, not these other people. What if I said that out loud? I'd get thrown right back out of this house, and I couldn't risk that. So instead, I quietly accepted it. I needed to get back to acting like the perfect son. No, I needed to be even more perfect. Besides, I knew my parents would go back to the city sooner or later. They were all talk. If it came down to a choice between me or their jobs, I knew I didn't stand a chance. But I didn't mind. It was fine with me. At least that way things could go back to normal. The only person I needed was my sister. As for my sister, she stayed home with me for the rest of my suspension. When I asked her about college, she simply smiled and said, I'm staying right here with you. I was so happy to know that I was her top priority.
I think that the Stairboy just stared a bit too long into the void there.
Just a little bit. Just a wee
Oh,
bit.
probably.
After After
Zip,
spending
zap,
time
boop, bop.
apart, I made some important
All right,
discoveries.
I'm back. Sorry.
I
Sorry.
realized exactly how much I needed her,
I'm back.
and I
Sorry.
realized how she
Okay.
saw me.
Welcome back, Tara. You have missed nothing. It is just more of the same thing and reiteration. This is actually a pretty decent start because this is basically a recap of everything till this point.
Wow.
Well, I mean,
And
and then
Kobe,
Tara missed
thank you for
it.
the sub
So.
gift. Wait, Pizza Tower. Wait, what?
Pizza
Pizza
time.
time.
Oh, a game suggestion. Pizza Tower.
Hell yeah.
Okay. And fade to black.
I'll
It's
see to
pizza
it.
time. Avoid
And-
the noid.
and I went blind for a moment. During my suspension, she offered to tutor me, same as usual, but I declined. I just imagine every time it cuts to a different scene, it's like, and all I saw was darkness yet again.
Time of the darkness, my old friend.
Why am I cursed to be?
Wah.
Truth be
Here's
told,
the trailer.
I
Tara.
want her to teach me all kinds of things. But if
Goblin,
I let
I
her,
would
we'd
watch
end
it,
up right
but
back where we were
We're in
before.
the middle of a collab. Wow.
And
Sorry.
for her sake, I need to change. Bit by bit. By bit. By bit.
I bet.
I bet.
She was always kind to me. But if she ever truly lost faith in me, I would lose my place in this family. Because I care about that so much. God, I would
Mhm.
lose everything.
No.
Yeah.
No, basically, you care about losing me.
Yeah, no,
And
that's
if
what
you
I'm
act-
saying.
if you- if you lose
He's
the fa- if you
pretending. He's pretending like anything else in his life matters. He's literally just.
Well, no. I'm his everything. If he loses me, then it's all over.
We are
Please
going. Let's be honest
No,
here.
no.
He is
This is about me.
is- definitely a tier 3.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
for sure.
There's not a doubt in my mind.
Always has to be top of the leaderboard in the chat.
Yep.
Yep. Always saving up for that VIP status.
Ah.
Yeah.
Boo!
Yep.
I've
So I
been
couldn't just
scared
mooch
by
off of
Tara
her
with
kindness.
11 months.
And if
Thank
anything,
you
I
so
needed
much,
her
Tara.
to depend on me.
So
Darkness
you can
and I
get
are
that VIP
BFFs.
tag.
Gotta get that VIP status.
Hell yeah.
Ideally, to the point that she couldn't function without me. I should
Okay, that's-
paralyze her. I mean,
Am I
I want
hearing-
her to need me as badly as I need her.
What?
This-
You know, this
Paralyzed?
kind of reminds me of a
Alex.
song, actually. Tara, I should force you to play Arknight someday. It's a gacha game. No thanks, my
Oh,
Gourmet or
Arknights.
Goblin. I don't want to play another gacha game already. I'm already
The tower defense
down
one?
bad.
That way, I could ensure that she would never turn against
I'm
me.
already down bad. I'm not gonna play another gacha game. I'm sorry.
That way, I would never be abandoned.
Shaw is
The first line. That's a
Shaw is
scream.
the best character. Fight me.
That way, I would never be rejected.
I don't even know. I'm just teasing. I'm teasing. Okay, Goblin. Wah.
But apparently, I wasn't the only one who changed. After my 2-week suspension was up, I went to school to find that everyone looked at me differently. Like I was into incest or something. The fuck?
How did they
What
know?
the fuck? Oh, really?
How
We're
did they
going
know?
there now.
Yes,
No,
but
my. What are you talking about? That's
what
the whole
you
route.
fucking mean.
That's the whole route.
That is the whole route, but come on. I just woke up. Whoa.
It's too early.
Gotcha
Yeah.
game
It
or
was-
gotcha questions? Which do I prefer?
Too early for incest time.
All the teachers and classmates who once sung my praises now avoided my gaze.
Probably the gotcha
kept me
question.
at arm's length. I wonder why.
Why would they avoid them?
Why would they do that?
Because you beat somebody up.
Because
Oh.
my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and
Why
they're
would
like,
we avoid the
it's better
void?
than yours. Damn right. It's better than
Avenge-
yours. I can teach you.
Evidently, I was now on par with that delinquent. How revolting.
How
These people
revolting
didn't know the
that's-
first thing.
How revolting that someone like him could be so good at golf like me.
Actually, golf is a fun
These people
sport.
didn't know
I know. Go for it.
Poor
Sorry.
void.
the.
We wanted to get this over with. Last
We
stream,
did.
last stream.
Last stream.
These
last
people
stream.
didn't know the first thing. These people didn't know the first thing about what happened that day.
Are you sure about
If
that?
these worthless worms could possibly comprehend how I felt. I ate some candy to suppress my anger, then read my textbook between classes.
Then read my candy between classes and ate my
As I-
textbook.
As I grew calmer, I started to think maybe I should have acted out a lot sooner. That way I wouldn't have been forced to humor these plebeian creatures. Oh my god. These plebeian
Wow.
creatures
Wow.
all this
Such
time.
haughtiness.
Fucking plebs.
Dudes out here.
The
Oh
plebeian.
my god.
Hi, Gretel.
Seen these plebs?
And hi, Aunt Robin. Wah,
Oh,
wah.
hi,
Hey,
sister.
my country. Sorry, you first. I'll shut up.
After
was reading
school,
my
I
chat.
found my sister waiting for me by the front gates. She stood out like a sore thumb, and I was surprised to see her there.
I thought they'd come to get you. Let's go home.
Although she didn't say it directly, I could tell she was worried about me.
What?
I cursed myself for troubling her, but deep down I was delighted.
Name your baby
Ew.
Milk?
Suppressing my
That'll make
feelings, I
sense
remained
when it
outwardly
turns
calm,
up
accepting her
mysteriously
proposal.
dead. What the fuck?
Don't fucking say it like that.
I mean, say it in what sense, though?
On the way home,
Also,
she asked
apparently
me about my day, so I lied and said everything was fine. This is fine. What's up, Tyron?
Also, Goblin says, "Oh hey, Tara, in my country, they're talking about making it legal to sell your organs. Organ
Dang,
donation
I'm
meta?
reading what you
How many
said.
subs can a kidney get me?" Goblin, I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Yeah, don't.
Do it.
Don't do it.
Okay,
I didn't tell her or my
You're-
parents how people were treating me at school.
your options are as follows. Do the funny, or live a fulfilling life. Your choice.
Do the funny.
Don't do
I
the
could
funny.
dress it up by saying, "Listen to the monkey, do the funny."
Porque no
No,
los
No,
dos?
do
I could dress him up-
live
I didn't-
a
The
fulfilling
monkey,
life.
I didn't-
Don't do the
monkey,
funny.
monkey brain. Monkey
I didn't want to
brain.
worry them or something, but really, I was just ashamed of it. But not ashamed of selling my organs.
You're right.
This is funny. I would have rather have offered something myself than admit I was being ostracized.
I mean, admit it. Gretel would sell his organs in order to support a life with.
Oh my god!
He would go in there. He would go in there
And
with like.
Goblin said
Oh
they
my
would do the
God.
funny.
All right.
They
No,
would
no,
do
no.
funny.
Okay,
He
don't
would go in
don't
there
do
with
the
like
funny.
four kidneys, and they're like, "Wait, don't
Wait,
you only
hold
have
up.
2 kidneys?"
Who said these were mine? No, he would. Okay, here's the thing. I feel as though Gretel would definitely bring his sister in and donate her organs just so that
What
she's more
the
dependent on him.
Oh my god.
There's not a fucking
Tom.
doubt in my mind he would.
Incidentally, rumor had it that my victim had since become a shut-in.
Hikikomori.
Served him right as far as I was concerned. Yeah, fuck him.
Fuck that kid.
But at the same time, I envied him.
Forget.
Ooh. Unlike me, that piece of trash had real biological parents who loved him and refused to abandon him, no matter what. How the fuck do I know this? God, it pissed me off.
You don't know him.
Oh my god!
He had real biological parents, but not for long.
I was just born in a test tube.
It's
What
like
the fuck?
Gretel was more the murdery type. We'd
Every
like,
time I had a mood swing, I ate some candy. Gulp. Gulp.
actually, I watched a
Oh.
video earlier about how people are so forgiving of characters they like when
Yeah.
they do horrible
not.
things.
I'm not. Nope. Nope. This whole path ruined
No,
it
no,
for
no, no,
me.
no, no. This path made you stop liking the
Unforgivable.
character, right?
Unforgivable.
Which
You
means
stop liking the
unacceptable.
character.
Yeah.
Unacceptable.
We don't talk
Yeah,
about.
lemon grab?
we don't
What the
talk about-
fuck?
We don't talk about lemon grab anymore. Sorry.
Adventure Time is long dead, isn't it?
The more I ate, the more addicted I got.
Ooh, you're addicted to
What are you
sour
eating
lemon?
right now?
Okay.
It sounds like you are actually eating something.
Oh, I was eating a pizza roll.
What?
I'll
What
take
brand
it.
is it? Wait,
Pizza
wait, wait.
rolls.
What brand is it? What brand is it?
Totino's.
Tostinos!
I'll
Okay,
take a-
yeah, why
I'll
not?
take a pizza roll and eat it.
Oh, just doing some homework over there?
Yeah.
Wait, what homework?
Sure enough, once my parents had decided that things had settled down, they went back to the city. Fucking
You got-
plebs.
You got a fucking
Rolling
problem with that?
around in the sea of sound.
Now, the only people left in the house were me, my sister, and my brother. Ew.
Ew.
But once my brother saw that I was behaving like a good boy. Good boy? Someone say good boy? He went back to his own house nearby. Fucking has a house.
Wait, I thought monkeys are evil.
At last, I could have my sister all to myself. God. On the surface, things had gone back to normal, but it wasn't quite the same. From the bottom of my heart, I wish we could stay like this forever.
And ever.
And ever, and ever, and ever, and time flew by, and soon 6 months had passed since the incident.
What
The two of us had gone back to our happy life together. By this point, I had learned how to handle my sister. And I mean, I needed to get aggressive and take the
What?
initiative.
This bro
Okay, then.
needs a Mississippi Queen gun.
A
meme.
little salt, a little salt, to, a
Directly to
little
the head.
salt to enhance the sweetness. A little salt to enhance the sweetness. A girl in
little
my
bit of
class
salt
confessed to
in
me
my
today.
life.
Confess what?
Terry, you have to do the accent. Her
Confess
feelings for
what?
me. Ask me out, that kind of thing.
Oh. Cool. Wait,
Cool.
is that why you were late leaving school today?
Yes, actually. She had asked to meet me after school. None of this was true. No one would have dared to ask me out prior to my little incident, and that was doubtedly true now. Doubtedly, blah blah, true now. But my sister didn't know this, so she took me at my word and frowned. Unlike you, she's very cute, meek and quiet, the kind of girl that evokes a protective instinct. But I turned her down.
Unlike you,
What? You did?
because that's
How
not you.
come?
I didn't have rope big enough. I mean, this time her voice went up an octave as her eyes widened.
Oh my.
Silly girl.
Big enough. God damn.
It's like with desserts. The more delicacies you consume, the more refined your palate becomes. Eventually, your stands will no longer be satisfied with the ordinary.
Okay.
After spending time with you, my standards have risen considerably. And my
Wait.
it was on this list. More rope.
Red flag. Red flag. Get your red flags here.
So you
I'll have
turned her
to.
down because she doesn't measure up compared to me.
I almost laughed out loud at her ignorance, but the fact remained. She was right.
Arrogance, not ignorance, but both work.
I said arrogance.
No,
You
you
said
said
ignorance.
ignorance.
Ah! Oh, sorry. Gretel's freaked me out. I rose to my feet,
Gretel
pinched her
freaked me
nose,
out.
and scowled.
Wow.
No, I said Gretel freaked me out.
Oh, I
Penge.
thought you said girls freak me out. I'm like, dude,
What, are we-
already
Void
did
is
that.
not red. Void is
Yeah, I
not
was gonna
red.
say not red.
Yeah.
Karate chop.
No,
Ready. Punch.
Void is not red, but Gretel
Yeah,
is
punch
red
it.
flag.
Knockout.
Fatality.
Super ultra combo.
Yeah.
Get over here. I mean, I think Red would be Scorpion because of the rope.
What
Or
the
Yeah.
fuck?
Gretel,
What
Gretel?
is this?
Gretel?
Mortal
Yeah, I
Kombat
think
already?
Yes.
Yes.
Gretel Scorpion. This is exactly why I called you a dumbass.
Gretel.
Her jewel eyes sparkled brighter and brighter.
Why are you calling out my eyes like that? Why?
Why are you calling me a dumbass? You know I'm
They
not
say-
a dumbass.
They say love is blind, but frankly, I was surprised my perfect sister was still naive enough to believe some guy's lies.
Come on, this
They
guy.
say love is blind, but I'm glad I have 20/20 vision.
Ow, my eye.
Ow, fuck.
Oh, my
Is that
eye, I'm
blood vessel?
blind!
Wow, I must be in
I mean,
love.
no, seriously, we're blind now. I can't see anything on the screen.
Girls,
Yeah.
Ah,
they wanna have
darkness.
some.
consumed me yet again.
Yeah, girls just wanna have.
I had
That's
long
what they
since
really
realized that.
want. Yes,
Girls
I'm also
just
reading
wanna
Cage
have
Chat.
fun. Oh, girls. I had long since realized that my sister's love for me was romantic. The way she looked at me,
Chan?
the way she behaved when I was around, all of it suggested that she was in love with me. It was clear from the way she overreacted to everything I said or did. And of course, I was sincerely delighted that she felt this way about me.
Yeah, because you were being a fucking creep.
None of the other girls could possibly hold a candle to her. Especially like when I'm holding a candle above her at night. Just creepily standing over like, whoa.
a little bit of wax falls on her face. She's just like, ow.
And I'm just like, shh. I'm just like, shh. Just shut up. Don't ruin it.
Don't ruin this moment.
It's okay.
Compared to my sister Sparkle,
It's
the
okay.
other jewels were more mere pebbles. Bam,
We still
bam.
need more of those for the base.
Yeah, lots of them.
That said, I couldn't. It reminded me we need more pebbles for the base. That said, I couldn't very well encourage her crush. The second I reciprocated, we would stop being brother and sister. And then I would lose interest. As her brother,
Wait.
I maintained a tenuous connection to her Sparkle. And if I
I'm sorry,
stopped
what
being
the
her
fuck am I
brother,
hearing right
that
now?
connection would be severed.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I kind of worry because right now
No,
I
don't
was
worry
thinking
about
about
Hey,
playing a game
hey,
while we're
listen.
doing this.
No, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
It's
That
not
being
important.
said, I couldn't let some other
Half of
guys
this
have
is
her either.
ad-libbing to make it sillier.
Trying to make it bearable.
How silly
I didn't
are we
want her to
talking
be
about?
vulnerable around other men the way she was with me.
Oh my.
The
So
thought
I
made me
cut off her
realize.
ears.
What the fuck? Alright, let's continue so we can speedrun through this.
By the way, I'm also.
The
Have
thought
anyone
made
of you
me
heard of
realize-
Theorhythm, the final bar?
No.
Yes.
Nope.
The thought made me realize how relieved I was to have her romantic interest. I wanted her to stay in love with me forever.
And
I hate this.
But the happy times were fleeting, like a phantom. And they swiftly came to an end. Wow, I can see again. One day after
You're no
school,
longer blind.
I found my sister surrounded by human garbage. Garbo.
It
Plebs.
was
You're the
copies
trash
of me.
man. I'm the trash.
I
Come
take
on,
and I eat
if
the
you're saying
garbage.
the garbage people, you gotta say the trash man. I'm trash. This is trash.
So I ran right over and put a stop to it. My sister had reached out and touched the maggot's face. She was so clueless. She had no idea that even her smallest action would have a massive impact on these worthless subhuman creatures.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. That's pretty fucked up for a
I don't know what
worldview.
that.
Purity complex munch.
But when it rained, it pours, as they say. And when we got home, my least favorite person, my brother, was waiting for us. He warned me not to overdose on candy, but fuck him.
He warned me not to overdose on Flintstones
Not the
gummies.
actual line, but works.
But I had one more Dino, and I was going for it, baby.
Oh my god.
Don't
Oh
even
my
get me
God.
started on Fred.
I mean, the Flintstone gummy bears.
Maybe
Are,
he sh-
I mean, the Flintstone gummy candies
They
are
are-
not that bad.
They are
actually. They're
gummy
actually good.
bears.
I said gummy bears by accident.
know.
All right.
But they are like candies, yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe
they're
he
like
should have
candies,
thought about.
even though it's like a medical thing, isn't it?
It's
Which I find it weird.
vitamins.
Vitamins.
So they're not like. I don't think you can overdose on vitamins like that. But
You can
you
overdose
can-
on vitamins.
I
Yeah,
don't
you
think
can
you
take.
can.
No, you can, and what it does is it basically gives you flu symptoms.
Yeah.
oh, one time I had too much of one vitamin and had like super bright yellow pee. It was very
What
strange.
the fuck? No, wait,
think it
that's
was-
normal. Right,
What was
yellow pee
that
is fine.
called? I forget. Maybe it was. No, I don't remember.
Overdose?
Maybe he should have. No. I'm trying to think of the vitamin that it was.
So wait, you're saying that we can actually get a
I'm not
flu-like
sure.
symptoms from like overdosing on vitamins?
Maybe
you do
he should
realize
have
we
caught
have just created the ultimate school hack. You want to skip school?
No.
Overdose on
No.
vitamins.
No,
No,
you'll
no,
actually
no.
be sick,
Fucking
and
do
it
that.
can kill you.
PSA.
And it can
PSA,
kill
I
do
you.
didn't
not
know
do
that
Yeah,
was a
don't.
thing though.
Yeah, PSA, don't take that advice. Not
Yeah,
good.
too much of anything is actually bad for you.
Yeah, someone
Do not
died drinking a lot of
overdose.
water because there's
That's
some
true.
Everything
It
in
is bad for
moderation.
you. But unless you really want to skip school and you don't have a doctor's note,
No.
Byron.
No,
Alright.
that can kill people.
It's
That
fine.
can actually
Shut
kill
the fuck
people.
up.
I love how Ty's the one that has to watch what they say and do on stream.
I know.
I'm
I
the
was
one
joking.
doing that.
Just remember, it's all in a
I know,
joke,
just-
guys. It's not for real. Don't actually do it.
Remember, children, don't do
Remember.
school. Take drugs. How
Remember,
does that
kids,
go?
don't do school, stay in drugs.
Oh
Yes, there you go. You get the hang of it.
god.
And drink milk.
Good.
Yep.
Milk is good. Milk is very good, especially after a good hot spring bath.
Maybe he should have thought about that before he prescribed it to me. Milk.
Milk?
Milk?
Why do these people
The milkman?
infuriate me so?
Do you not like the milkman?
A short while later, another incident occurred. Occurred like when you leave milk out too long. It all is connected.
It curdled.
It curls.
It happened
Actually,
on the
no,
day my
did you know
sister
that's
decided
actually
not to
called
walk
free
me to
food?
school. That morning when
Uh.
she gave me my packed lunch, she told me she wanted us to walk home separately from now on too. Excuse me. Evidently, she mistakenly thought I found it suffocating.
You belched from too much candy.
Who could have put that idea in her head? Was it Wolfie, that nosy creep?
That you were belching from too much candy?
I wanted to roll my eyes, but instead I remained calm.
Wow, wow. Gretel.
And
Wow.
Ursula is MIA.
Oh, Ursia!
Oh no,
Oh, no.
Ursia!
We have to summon Ursia too.
Oh.
Ursia
Who's
number 2.
Ursia too?
Oh,
Yes.
alright. Is my mic? Okay, my mic
Cage,
is
you're
on.
on.
Fuck, what was the voice that I was using before?
Yeah, what was it
Gretel.
actually?
I think it was more like around this range. I could be
I think it was a
wrong.
little deeper. It was like
Can you
Gretel,
possibly do
Gretel.
like southern accent, please?
do it like deep, but at the top of your mouth.
Gretel.
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 So like basically
You're like
this.
Kronk from Emperor's New
Well,
Groove.
I can't do Kronk. I can't. I'll say right now, I
Kronk.
can't do Kronk.
Gretel. Gretel.
Gretel.
I can't really do it.
Pull the lever,
yeah.
Kronk.
Red
It's all
Riding
coming
Hood.
together.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together. That night I found an
Run,
unusual
lever!
visitor standing outside my house. What are you doing here? It was very peculiar to see him here.
Oh, nothing.
He averted his gaze and hurried off. I found it sus, but decided to shrug it off. I saw him doing wires.
How
Okay.
sus are you? How
What the?
sus are you really?
In the living room, I noticed. In the living room, I noticed the first aid kit sitting on the table. My heart pounded in my chest. I could tell that someone had used some of our disinfectant and gauze. Sister? I looked up at the ceiling. Her shoes were sitting on the shoe rack, so I knew she was here. Did she take a bath? The faint
I
scent
knew
of
she
soap
was-
lingered in the room.
I knew she was here. She was somewhere, and I was gonna find her.
I peered into the bathroom. No one was inside, but I found my sister's clothes. Jackpot.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, you have to make it sound so creepy! Wow!
I mean, Gretel is that
It's
creepy,
already
so
creepy.
I picked
It
them
is
up and
already
noticed they were
creepy, but
covered
my
in
god,
dirt
you didn't really
stains.
have to do it dirty like that.
Bonus.
We already did him dirty.
Well, the dirt stains make it dirtier.
I
Sirens
feel like I
blared
should
in
be
my
playing
head.
Final Fantasy games right now. Fuck!
Wee woo, wee woo.
Wee woo, wee
Chaos!
I hurried
Chaos!
upstairs just as my sister walked out of her room. Sister, what's... As soon as I laid my eyes on her, my voice faltered. Her beautiful face was all bandaged up, and it hurt to look at. What happened to your face?
Oh, this? I tripped and fell.
She answered in a playful tone, but I could tell it was forced. She always did this when she was trying to hide something. Did someone hurt you?
Oh no.
No.
She shook her head. I noticed she was carrying a large suitcase. She must have been planning to sneak away somewhere behind my back. You're lying.
No, I'm not.
Sister? I was sick of her trying to play dumb, so I raised my voice. She flinched. 2 for flinching!
Okay.
2 for flinching, punches her in the face.
Oh my god.
Then she wrapped her
I'll
arms
shut it
around
for
me.
you! Ah!
Oh dear.
Sister?
There's nothing to worry about.
I put my hands on her shoulders and pushed her away.
Riddle?
Then I grabbed her arm and pushed her down to the bed so she couldn't bolt.
Riddle, wait.
Wait, didn't we already do this? Didn't we already do
Well,
this?
We
It
did
No.
this
did
from
it from
my perspective.
yeah.
Now,
okay.
now it's your perspective.
Yeah.
Why do
Yeah,
they have
basically
to?
we're looking at two
Why do they have to relive this?
Because they want us to see
Because
Gretel's
it's
mindset
funny.
beforehand.
Bending her beneath me, I started my inspection.
What
Her cheek.
inspection?
Her arms. Her palms. And lastly, her thighs.
And
Yeah.
then the witch doctor, he told me what to do.
Her neck.
Each time
her
I touched
back.
her, she squirmed. I knew it. Someone attacked you. Like this, and this, and this. Your cheek is completely swollen, and your arms and legs are all scraped up. Plus, I can see finger-shaped bruises on your wrists, and
Ah,
I yanked up her top. Ugh. A big red bruise had formed on her skin. These injuries are all proof that you were struck.
Struck by
Like
what,
this.
I wonder?
Did they force themselves on you? Oh, I don't want to read all this again.
You can,
Yeah,
skip
no.
it.
yeah.
Okay.
That's actually his
Yeah, I was
thought.
gonna say you skipped a little bit there that maybe we could have.
No.
No. Yeah.
I'm not as
you're
perfect as you think I am,
smart.
Gretel.
Don't give me that. If you're not perfect, then what does that make me? Trash? Am I trash?
Well,
Yes.
yeah, you're the
It's all
trash
about
man.
me. Why won't you just tell me what happened?
Ah, fuck it, I can't
You told
focus
Red
on
Riding
Ring
Hood,
of
right?
Paradise.
Why is it you could tell him but not me?
It's not that.
You think I would overreact?
Yes, he
Yes.
is overreacting. Look
Is
at
it me?
The
Is it my fault this
projection.
happened to you? Is that why you won't?
No.
Then tell me. If you care about me as much as you claim to, then tell me what happened and who did this. Don't lie to me.
Tell me
On my way
why.
home, a
Tell
stranger
me
tried to
why.
pull me into that car, but Red rescued me.
Tell me why. Is that
Ain't
true?
nothing but a
Yeah.
heartache.
Then why didn't you go straight to the police or the hospital?
I did, see? I'm all patched up.
She smiled and gestured to the gauze. You're lying.
No,
I noticed that there's less gauze in Objection! I noticed there's less
Overruled.
gauze and disinfectant in the first aid kit.
You're overruled, bitch. Knock,
Please
knock.
don't lie
Open
to
up
me.
the door is through.
My voice shook. Settle down, voice. No, not just my voice. My whole body was shaken.
Oh my gosh,
Shut
dang, that's funny.
Riddle.
Alexis need to let me know when to turn Alexa off.
Let me shut this window. It's a little drafty in here. my sight blurred and a single drop fell onto my shapely chest.
Dang, does
Wow,
that
whose
mean I
tears
should
are these?
yell out? Does that mean I should yell out,
Oh,
"Hey
oh,
Alexa,
God.
add
Chest
light
pieces of
strips
me.
to the cart"? Hey Alexa, add 50 feet of
She
rope
reached
to the
out
cart.
to touch my cheek, but I couldn't
My
take it
tree.
anymore. I grabbed her outstretched hand and kissed it.
I wonder if that works.
Sister.
Probably not.
Sister, sister.
Hey,
My poor
so-
sweet sister, look what they've done to you. I bet it was agony, wasn't it? Terrifying, wasn't it? Like this, and this, and this. I should have been there for you, but I wasn't. I'm so sorry. Sister. I held her and sobbed. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus, why?
Wow.
Why, God, why? She put her arms around me and held me back. My dear angelic sister. Hey, excuse me, is this boring you?
No, I've just been.
just like to the
I had it.
audience.
I
You know
had
what
the
the, you know
day
what the
when I
story is
woke up.
missing? You know
very
what the story
early.
is missing right now?
Oh, I'm
It's
sorry.
missing chaos. Where is
think it is.
chaos?
I think there is
But
chaos.
if we throw in too much more chaos than we already
No,
are,
not that chaos. I'm talking about
Dear
chaos, the
jealous
evil
sister.
entity. Where is he? Where is chaos?
Here, right now.
Hello? She had stuffed her far worse. She had stuffed her. I don't know what I'm saying. She had
Stuffed her.
stuffed far worse than I had.
What did they stuff?
She was in physical pain, and yet she still put me first. Ew. How could I possibly make it up to her? I know. I'll start a circus. A nice circus with a big elephant and a giant zebra. I don't know. After a
Big
long moment, I got
circus.
up. I had a job to do. Sorry. Fortunately, I had brought the jar of candy with me just in case. Sister, here, eat this. Let's erase all those awful memories.
Griddle?
I picked out 2 candies and brought them to her mouth. She shook her head, refusing, but I wasn't taking no for an answer. So I spoke to her gently
What
to avoid
the
frightening
fuck?
her. Don't worry. You're just gonna go to sleep for a while, that's all. I didn't have time for a long, involved conversation. So I put the candy in her mouth, kissed her. She put up a fight, but I pushed her tongue out of the way and forced the
What
candy
the
in.
fuck?
Even after she swallowed them, the sweet taste lingered, and I dearly wanted to share it with her.
Griddle.
Shut the fuck up. It was my first kiss. How romantic! My
How
sister's face
fucking
turned red,
fucked up and
and my
romantic
chest
is
started to
that?
heave. And possibly from the lack of oxygen. Possibly. I'm not a doctor. How should I know? Her jewel eyes were damp and gleaming. Sister. I administered candy to her again and again. I couldn't stop myself.
How much are you overdosing me?
But then she didn't resist. Sister, I'm sorry. Those are all Wilma gummies, no Freds. I ate the Freds. I know we
You
shouldn't.
ate the
That we're
Freds?
siblings.
How could you?
But today can be a special exception. You love special exceptions, don't you?
You like Fred gummy bears, don't you?
Over time, her eyelids grew heavy. Evidently, the Dino ones had kicked in. Don't worry, just give it in the sedative and tell yourself it was all a bad dream. It was just a nightmare brought upon you by pesky demons. Once you wake up, we'll go back to our happy lives. I planted one final tiny kiss on her lips. The jar fell and a candy rainbow scattered all over the floor. Oh, how pretty! Now it
Pretty
truly felt
rainbow,
like a
double
nightmare.
candy rainbow all the way.
Taste the rainbow.
Double rainbow all the way
Riddle.
across the floor. Once she rendered immobile, I left the house.
Oh,
What?
what?
just
Yeah.
silence. Just a moan.
It's just a random moan apparently from somebody.
I was
don't
gonna
know
make it
who.
up to her by putting an end to the people who hurt her. After all, I had a pretty good idea of who it was. It must have been the worthless worms who were hassling her. I vaguely recognized them. They were buddies with the loser I sent to the hospital 6 months ago. Why'd they wait so long to take their revenge? The more I thought about what they had probably done, the deeper my rage burned. Found you! Late that night, when the streets were deserted, I tailed one of the worms and ambushed him. With a little threatening, he quickly admitted that he had attacked my sister. First, I made him tell me what really happened, as well as the whereabouts of his buddies. Then, one by one, I called them all out to the woods where they like to hang out. Not one of them ever suspected a thing. They all waltzed right up to me, and it was all too easy to nab them. I had a lot of rope. And after a little interrogating, they all swiftly confessed to their crimes. This
Was
process-
it licorice rope?
It's just a bunch of licorice rope.
That's pretty on
Took over-
brand.
Yeah,
Right?
the process took over nearly a full day. They all had to help me string out the licorice rope long enough. I wanted to take them all out during the night when no one was around. But hey, no plan ever works out perfectly. Am I right?
Peter.
Hey, Peter.
Oh my God! It's Joe Swanson.
That said, their little hideout made for a convenient setting. No one came to investigate the commotion.
Oh wait, what do you mean they have phones? I just read it and they say after stealing, I stole their phone. What do you mean they have phones?
After I-
What
I
the
filled
fucking period
up-
is this?
What period is this?
Yeah,
After
what
I
is
went
Wait,
it?
to
never know.
tormenting them, I stole their phone and viewed the footage of their crime against my sister.
Well,
On screen,
we've
I could
already,
see my sister
we've already been
trying
like,
to crawl. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
it's
Go
just, the setting is very like early century, but then we also have cell phones and
Cars and
car. Well, no, well, early century there would still be cars, right?
But why would there be cell
Um,
phones?
Not
Early
the way I
19th
think they described it
Early
like
20th century, late
Yeah, kind of.
19th century. If it's that time period, the cars and things but cell phones like that
Yeah,
is like
one
what?
that can record video as well, mind you. How in the fuck does that make sense?
Yeah, it's like what?
I'm calling full time passage
And no
bullshit
TVs
right now.
mentioned.
How?
no TVs.
But as I've said multiple times, my belief is this is all just like a mindscape.
Yeah.
Mind
So
fuckery.
They grabbed her by the hair, forced her onto the ground, kicked her, hit her in the face. You know that kind of thing. One of them buried
How corny.
his face into her neck and put his head. Okay.
What?
But then someone else showed up and the video ended abruptly. They looked up at me, terror in their eyes. I had made several improvements to their faces, including swollen cheeks, cut lips, and dried blood. It was my blood. Just painted it on there. Thank you for going out of the trouble of recording it for me. Now I don't have to think too hard about how to punish you. For now, I'll start with repaying my sister's injuries 100-fold. Lift up your shirt. No, I'm just kidding.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
I dropped the phones to the ground and kicked the nearest conveniently available stomach. One kick to the stomach. Oh, but I said 100-fold. So that means I've got to get 99 more feet. Time to go to surgery, boys. 2, 3, 4. I broke out
I
into
declare a
choreographed
thumb
dance.
You mean 2, 3, 4?
Them
My
again and
baby
again
doll
and again and
let me
again and
out,
again and again and again until eventually I started to wear myself out. When I stopped myself, I had him kick his own stomach. Just
but then he missed.
what if he missed?
Hit or miss? I guess they never hit, huh?
Oh god.
My victim started to cough and wheeze. Oh, now you're coughing up blood. You're so dramatic. Don't
You look
be
so happy.
dramatic. Boom, boom, boom. I stomped on his skull. Paka! Help me. Oh my god, yeah, it's just that voice. Help you?
Oh,
Man,
I'll
I
help
fucked
you
you.
You
with
really
your
think
organ
crying-
failure.
You think crying and apologizing will save you? You think you just beg for forgiveness? Actually, that does work. You're free to leave. But everyone else... Do you realize how deeply you hurt my sister?
You're in the ring with me now, boy, and you're fucked.
You only ever think about yourselves. That's why I despise idiots like you. If you think about it, this is nothing compared to what you did to her. Attempted that? Really? Tell me, who raised you to be human scum? Because they did one hell of a job. Yeah, call your mom. I want to talk to her. Give me the phone. Give me the phone.
Give me
Hello?
your address. I'm gonna pay her a visit.
Yeah, I bet your parents are all scumbags just like you.
I'm gonna fucking crush their skulls.
Wait, Pez, you should read this one. Read it funny though. Read it like the Chris Pratt Mario.
What?
God fucking damn it. No, I already had a fucking voice.
Oh,
Doesn't
wow.
you read any better?
The fuck did you just say? Shut the fuck up.
I said we should go see the Great World
I
with
walked over to
Great
the lab.
German.
Grabbed him by the collar and hoisted him up. I raised my fist as he glared bitterly back at me. See, unlike you maggots, I was raised by the perfect woman.
My
Beautiful.
sister.
Smart, kind. Every time I start talking about my sister, I start breaking into the accent a little bit more each time. Beautiful, smart, kind, skilled at pretty much everything, especially cooking. Everything she makes is heavenly. In all my life, I've never met anyone as exceptional as her, and I doubt anyone will ever surpass her. Once I confirmed that he was done talking, I threw him to the ground. Threw it on the ground! Then I looked over at the rest of them. Get over here!
Scorpion
Incidentally-
Gretel. That would be your worst nightmare.
Is that the only video?
Yeah,
That
that's it.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Do you pinky swear?
Are you gonna take the pinky now?
I pinched the youngest boy's finger between my thumb and forefinger. I'll be taking this. These fingers are filmed that video, isn't that right?
Stop! Please don't!
What? I didn't hear you. Evidently, even an idiot like him could see where this was headed. But his desperate plea fell on deaf ears.
I didn't know you were deaf, Gretel.
No! Who? You missed the scream! Tara.
Wait, did it not go through? I
No, it
actually did.
didn't.
Did
Alright,
I think
hold
it might
on.
be to do with your mic, if anything.
That was good. That was good. That like faded
It
out.
still got cut off though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Will
The
you
sad
shut up?
thing is, I put my hands
will never
over my
shut the fuck
face
up.
to aim the sound behind me, and it's still cut out.
Really?
Yeah.
It might just be a Discord thing. They have the noise
Oh,
suppression.
Yeah.
here, let me try it then. Let
Could
me
be Discord.
find the noise suppression thing. Alright,
Okay, yeah, you can turn it off.
alright.
I don't think there is a
Let's
noise
see.
suppression, is there?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there
there
is.
is.
Wait, there is?
Yeah, default.
There we go.
Okay, there
we
we go.
Perfect.
Okay, so there is a noise suppression setting apparently.
Yeah.
Will you shut
That I
up?
did not know.
Will you shut up? All I did was break a finger. Quit making a scene. I sighed and flung out another kick to shut him up. So, was that the only video? No others? Tyrant, that should be you. You should do a
Okay.
funny voice.
No others. That's the only one. Yes.
If you're lying, I'll kill you.
I'm trying to do Pink Guy's voice, but I'm not sure if that's right. But
Yeah. No, keep doing it.
oh, I remember. There's photos. Yeah. Not me though. It was him.
He pointed
Aye,
at
aye.
one of his buddies. Oh?
Is the truth? I'm not lying,
Can you say boss? You say
boss. Boss. I'm not lying, boss.
That's so good. Just pink guy in there like
Yes, boss.
My gaze turned to the other worm, who immediately started crying and shaking his head. Was this their sacrificial offering to me?
No.
Did they think they could save themselves by throwing their friend under the bus? I snorted.
Yes, boss.
I see. Thank you for letting me know.
No worries, boss.
That's Pez, right?
Yeah, Pez was UC.
Well, then I better break one of your fingers too. He tried to crawl away, but I grabbed him by the back of the neck and hoisted him up.
No.
Yeah, I do CrossFit. I grimaced as I had a pleasant
You do
stench met my nostrils.
CrossFit. Let's go.
Yeah, I do
crotch
switch
of his-
sports.
The crotch of his pants had visibly dampened. He had wet himself. Or something else. but I was
Wow.
disgusting!
The crotch of his pants was
Well, it was one of
visually-
yours.
visually
Disgusting.
bulging.
if I was in youth it's youth D, I just realized. If I was in that position, I would just pee on Gretel. Just, take this!
I was just pee on side.
It's the hose of justice.
I'm sorry, please. I'm begging you, please don't.
Truth be told, I didn't really want to even be near them, let alone touch them, but I didn't have a choice. I
mean,
did
he
touch
pissed his
every
pants, so it's
single
kinda
one of
disgusting.
them. If you knew what you did was wrong, then you shouldn't have done it in the first place.
Then you wouldn't be peeing in your pants like a bitch, now would ya?
Ooh, good one, pink guy. As he flailed on the ground, I stomped my shoe.
Yes.
As he fell on the ground, I stomped my shoe against his face, grabbed his middle finger, and twisted it as far and hard as I could.
Did I just hear bone crunching?
Oh
Yeah.
Bro, what the fuck?
His scream echoed through the trees. I picked up a decent-sized rock lying nearby and wedged it into his mouth. Shh. Quiet time. Smiling, I pressed my finger to my lips.
No, just imagine like he
All this
kind of-
screaming is really starting to grate on my ears.
as he's screaming,
It's not like
he
it's
just
not as bad
kind
as
of like
having it on a cheese grater.
slowly like inserts it and like pushes it through with one finger.
I figured if he didn't shut up, I'd just kick him in the face and make him break his teeth on the rock. Instead, he nodded vigorously. His tears streamed down his cheeks. Looks like I've crushed all of them.
All their bones, that is.
I stomped on their phones until they shattered, then pulled out their SIM cards and stomped on those for good measure.
Actually, Gretel's smart for doing that. Jesus
Yeah, I was going to
Christ.
say that actually is, covering the tracks. No one would ever uncover my sister's dark secret. In my relief, I glanced over and made eye contact with one of the quieter worms. I better delete your memories while I'm at it. If I stomp down really hard on your skulls, do you think they'd break?
You're insane!
Have
yeah,
you
they
looked in
probably would.
If you tried to, I will put your... Ooh! If your grudge was with me, then you should have taken it up with me. But instead, you went after my sister like a coward. The only good thing about that disgusting video footage was that it showed that they were interrupted before the line could be crossed. It's nothing that I wouldn't have done. God, that's terrible.
Face
Oh
bomb.
my god.
Judging from their voice, the intruder was probably Red Riding Hood. But then again... I grabbed the leader by the hair and made him kiss the dirt. That's my nickname, I'm the dirt. I'm just kidding.
Face on the dirt, boy.
This was the one I really needed to torture. The video replayed in my head
bitch!
vividly, as if I was standing right there at the time. This one buried his face into my sister's. Ew.
What the fuck?
Then he put his head. Ew. Yeah. Hurry up! Okay. You really had hots for my sister, didn't you? That's why you brought her out here and tried. Okay, wow. Okay. I always knew she had a lot of
fucking
male
boy.
admirers, but I didn't realize maggots like you were among them.
So, what do you like most about her?
That said, why you'd be attracted to someone as perfect as her? You wanted what she has, am I right? I had destroyed the evidence, but the memory still remained. Her pretty face was being in her beautiful body, was everything. All thanks to this piece of trash.
He's the
Rage
trash man.
boiled inside me. So how was it? How did
Just
those
them
feel? His lips
just
spread into a
caught off
crazed grin.
by that
Don't you mean
question.
Poopa?
Oh, amazing.
What the fuck?
See, go on, go
on
on.
this guy.
Die, you piece of shit. Die, potato.
I kind of,
Not to
I-
I
death.
kind of imagine, that
Oh wait.
Patrick's voice right there, just like, amazing.
Wait, can you go back? I want to play out that scene. Die, potato. My anger morphed into
Die,
murderous
potato.
design. I kicked him hard on the gut.
Not today.
Then I left him talking,
Not
punched him
today.
over and over and over and over and over and over. His blood stained my fists. and
You
flew
might
out
as
of
well
my
play God
face.
of War music while you're doing this.
An indeterminate amount of time passed.
Wait, can we go back real quick?
My fists
Sorry.
were starting to hurt, so I lit up.
Weak.
Where is it?
What?
What?
Never mind. No,
What?
this
No.
moment already
What are you
passed.
looking
It doesn't
for?
matter.
What were you looking for?
I was gonna be like the die, you piece of shit. Mortal Kombat! Do, do, do.
Oh my god.
Now there's a
We're
nice
making
look
more and
video.
more reference with this scene than the whole part of it being
Thanks
incest.
The
for
thug who
the,
had touched my sister is now
thanks
nigh
for the pity
unrecognizable.
laughs.
His face was completely swollen and bleeding all over. His nose was possibly broken. And his eardrums might have ruptured.
What?
But I'm not a
How?
doctor.
Oh,
That was what he
poggers.
deserved for lying a finger on my sister.
Well, how can you make an
But I'm
eardrum
not a
fracture
doctor.
from
I'm
beating?
That
Teaching
was
combat.
just his just
Uh,
desserts.
If you hit
Wait.
the head hard enough, yeah.
Wait, you can
Probably.
actually
But
rupture
I'm not-
somebody's eardrums by hitting them as hard as possibly can.
Yeah.
You could kill someone by
Yes.
hitting them hard
Yeah.
enough in the face.
Mm-hmm.
Easily, actually.
So wouldn't that technically mean he's dead now?
You can bite your
No,
finger
you-
off
you
if
can
you
be
wanted
alive
to,
with
but
the
your brain
eardrums
stops.
ruptured.
Your brain stops you from biting your finger off, but you have enough pressure in your jaw to do it.
But I wasn't a doctor. I was just a combat medic. I was a
I
medic
could hear
trained for combat.
I could hear the others crying as they watched. How disgraceful. Man up, you little worms.
Be a
More pizza
man
rolls?
with your swift as the course.
If anyone should be crying, it's me. Once he was rendered unconscious, I hopped off him. Now I noticed a bottle lying on the
Get
ground.
all your blood over me.
Crouched down, picked it up. According to the label, the alcohol content was 96%.
What?
Jesus
I don't think
Christ.
it's legal to sell alcohol like that.
Well, I mean, it's
Oh, that
probably
would be
like
vodka.
isopropyl
Yeah.
alcohol or something used
only,
in like
only
medical
if it
purposes
was yeah,
or something.
medical alcohol, but not like
or
beverage
cleaning alcohol.
It's not.
Oh no, you still can't drink
It's
it.
not
You just
get
gotta
drunk.
dilute it.
Now then, moving on.
Yeah.
Well, you wouldn't. Yeah, it wouldn't be sold as a beverage though.
I said
No,
moving
but it's in a
on.
bar.
Be-
But you
It,
gotta
it
dilute it.
wouldn't
must have
be
thought it
good
was-
to consume.
Again, you can consume it just with but you have to dilute it. That's the thing.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be good to consume pure.
Yeah.
You can try. You can try, but don't let me
They must
tell this as a warning. If you do that, get ready to suffer the consequences of your actions.
Yeah,
Heavily.
you'd probably be going to the hospital.
Oh no, you're not gonna go to the
Or
hospital. It's much worse.
They must have thought I was going to beat them some more because they all yelped and
And
trembled.
Void, why do you throw stuff at me? Fuck!
Fun.
Relax.
Robin,
I've got something
no!
else in mind for this.
Okay, then let me get something
At first,
else
I
in mind
thought
for
maybe
you.
I could erase their memories by giving them brain contusions, but that simply wouldn't do.
Hey, Void, I brought
Oh,
my
no.
cat to the mic.
I'm so glad it cut out.
Poggers.
As long as they remained alive, my sister and I would relive those
Wah.
every time we saw them.
Stop it, Void. And
So there was
Fire.
only
Wah,
one
wah.
choice. This was my only option.
Oh.
Burn them to hell.
Molotov.
Baby, burn. Burn, baby, burn.
Disco
Oh,
Inferno.
yeah, that's right. Forgot about the Molotov.
I opened the
creation.
bottle and promptly poured its contents all over the worms.
Isn't a Molotov a little bit weaker though? Like
The
you
smell
can't
of
really
alcohol
get
filled the air,
Yeah.
nearly
well,
overriding the
basically,
stench of
burn
blood and
'em.
ammonia. Once the bottle was
Fuck.
empty, I tossed it to the
Void,
ground and they
stop!
flinched.
You keep on
I told
hitting me.
you,
I'm gonna
I
interrupt
told you
you.
I'm done hitting you.
No, you're not hitting me. You already encouraged our Robin to hit me. Hi, Robin. Why you gotta be
I pulled a
evil,
matchbox out of my pocket and
Oh.
crouched down to their eye level. Then I took a matchstick out of the box and waved it in their faces. Did you know? The higher the alcohol content, the more flammable the liquid.
Da,
As I
da,
watched
da,
the
da,
despair
da.
descend over them. Want to test it out?
Ow! Why? Why you
Wait,
guys bullying
who's
me?
you
Except
see?
for Cage. Cage, you actually did pet me, but you then bullied me after that. What the fuck?
Who's you see? Wait, go back.
It's
Go
just
back what?
egg.
Well, thank you. See, someone has to read it.
Well, I'm not seeing.
Oh, now you.
I'm
I pretended to
beast.
strike the match, and one of them let out a scream.
Please stop! Let this go!
Never!
You demon boss!
You're the demon seer! You tried to devour my sister. That's my job. So now it's time to take the trash out of to the incinerator. Burn in hell. Maggots. But right as I went to light the match,
Stop.
sister? It was my sister. She wrapped her arms around me from behind, more tightly than I thought she was capable of. I turned and looked her in the eyes.
Gretel, you're bleeding.
Evidently, she thought the blood was mine. To reassure her, I smiled and spoke in a cheerful tone. I wouldn't touch me if I were you. Who knows what manner of awful diseases you might catch from their filthy fluids. Don't worry, I'm going to incinerate all their stinking trash right here and now.
No.
She snatched at my match, faster than I was expecting her to. In my surprise, it fell from my fingers to the wet ground. What are you doing? You made me waste it. Well, whatever. I have more where that came from. Hi, Ursia.
Wow,
Hello,
Ursula finally shows up.
Yay!
Hi. I'm
Bear has
so
Did you fall
sorry.
asleep again?
It's okay.
You're good.
Yes.
It's
Um,
sweepy
boy.
time.
I've had a day.
Hey there.
Hi.
Yeah. Fun fact, I hydroplaned and nearly lost my car today.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, what happened?
Hydroplane.
Hydroplane. Thankfully, it was like the best worst case scenario. It hydroplaned onto like a as I was getting off a highway exit, and it just basically slid until it ran into like a small ditch. But
And
the
then was
car
able to stop before it went too far?
Yeah, basically, and then it just sort of hung there, and the car was fine, and I was fine.
That's
was,
good.
The car, in fact, when they pulled it out, the car barely had any dents beside a lot of mud. So
Well, I'm glad you're okay.
yeah,
Well, I'm glad
So-
you're fine, Ursia.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
well.
glad you're okay.
but
I'm
yeah,
glad you didn't have an allergic reaction because of it.
yeah,
I'm
me
sorry.
too. Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Allergic react. What the fuck?
Last week was the allergic reaction, right?
no,
Uh-huh.
yeah,
Yeah.
the flavor of the mud, the flavor of this week was an allergic reaction. Or no, I'm sorry, no, was a the
Vehicular self-slaughter almost.
Vehicular reaction.
Vehicular
Just,
manslaughter.
just not a good month for the bear.
Yeah,
It's not.
Yeah, and so I had gone home and was taking a nap, so I'm sorry about that. Yeah,
No, you're okay.
Who
No,
cares?
I'm
Yeah.
just glad you're
You can't
okay.
control
Who
that sort
cares?
of thing.
Yeah, as long as you get better,
It's
it's
okay.
all good. Okay?
Yeah.
Look after
yeah.
yourself first and foremost.
Yeah.
There's
Well,
plenty
I-
of times to stream. There's many times to stream. Right?
Yeah.
But there's only one of you. So if I
Oh.
were you, focus on your health first and
I pulled
foremost.
another match out of the box.
Thank you.
Oh, just real quick. The lair of the day is brought to you by Gretel. Today's lair is C for castration. Thank you. Thank
I
you.
was gonna
There's
say,
no
what did I
castration
miss,
on
but I think
stream.
I'll be
Please
waiting
don't
for my
do
check
this.
in the mail.
I was gonna say
Don't do
yeah,
what?
a quick summary, but I'm like, that answered everything I needed to know.
Mhm.
It's basically the same story from last week, but
Yeah, basically,
Gretel's
we've
perspective.
we've been recapping all of last week from Gretel's perspective.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
don't get justice for you. You have nothing to worry about. I won't make you the villain, I promise.
I'm sorry, everyone. This is all my fault.
Why are you apologizing to these worms, sister? They're the ones who hurt you. In her honor, I stomped on a nearby piece of trash. And then the person.
It was a
That's
Lay's
nuts.
potato chip bag.
Enough already.
It was just a potato
stop.
chip, though. I mean, how
Well,
can a
if you
potato
do
chip
it-
die?
If you go any further, he'll die.
Excuse me?
Princess.
Well,
That was when I
excuse
realized
me,
that she wasn't worried
princess.
about me. She was worried about her abusers. She was just so naive. So cloyingly innocent and made me sick. Who gives a shit if he dies? These
His
vermin will never
parents,
contribute to
police?
society. They have no concept of right and wrong. They simply act on their own desires. They're literally worthless. I'm much better than that. That's totally not me.
It's Sonic.
Why are you defending them? Gotta go fast! These creatures attacked you, remember? They nearly did that thing. The bad thing. They hurt your body and scarred your precious soul. That damage could have been permanent, you know? You know?
But it
Ow!
wasn't. I'm
What the
fine
fuck?
now.
And I'm getting permanent head brain injury from Cage.
Stop
Well,
it!
I'm not
Ow!
fine. The
Well, I'm
thought of
not
my
fine either
sister's
when you
abuse living
keep on
happily
abusing
ever
me.
after makes me want to puke.
Disgusting!
Disgusting!
I will defend you, Tara.
Please do. I don't want to die.
Jeez.
Gotta find it. Gotta find it. Gotta find it.
One
Where
second.
is it?
One moment. Hold up. One sec.
Searching.
Wow.
One moment.
Did you take it down?
Thank you, Ursia. Wait, take what down?
Oh, there it is.
Wait, take what down?
Oh.
I was just trying to find the redeem.
No! No, why, Tara? No! Damn.
What? What did you do? What did you do?
I caged the cage.
Okay, let me.
Oh
let's,
my god!
let's be
The
honest here.
cage has been
Gretel,
caged again.
Gretel is definitely
you,
a Reaper
Noah.
man.
I've read this. Oh, definitely.
I'm
Oh, definitely.
begging you, please, just stop.
He's either a Reaper main or a Mercy main, but he only heals
I
his
just
sister.
want to go home with you, and if you cross that line, That actually,
and then I
I
got
actually had a
her.
character like that, where she was a white mage, black mage, red mage. She was a red mage in the campaign, and
Yeah.
she would only heal her brother.
Wait. Yeah,
Oh my God.
don't skip past this. Just him
She was
hearing
crying.
that someone called him a Mercy main.
I don't just main Mercy. I mean, I have the most hours in it, but that doesn't.
That
I
doesn't
like
make me a
Reaper.
Mercy man.
You know, I
Yeah, I like.
I mean, I heal some people. You know, not just my sister. Fuck all of you.
I do tend to focus on her, but that's because I'm in a Discord call with her and I can communicate.
She plays a tank, so you gotta heal the tank. I mean,
She plays Reinhardt.
for the benefit of the team.
Yeah,
Honestly, I
it's-
wasn't
it's
sure what exactly she
for
was
the
crying
benefit.
over. Me being Mercy, or her,
Or her being Reinhardt.
or her being, or her attacks. But either way, I knew I'd caused it.
I think this is Ursia.
Oh,
Yeah, I think this is Ursia.
This is red.
Hey.
This
Red.
is red popping in.
Okay. Give me
No,
a
it
sec.
was the brother. It was the brother, I think.
No, no.
Oh, maybe.
Was
No, I
Maybe.
remember the scene
Yeah,
was,
that's
like,
right.
the
It
brother
was
coming
it
in.
was Huntsman coming in during this. That's right.
Okay.
Ooh.
Gretel.
Whack!
Out of nowhere, a fist came flying at me. I couldn't dodge it.
I'll be right
Yeah, I
back.
told you it was
The
a
hell do
Huntsman.
you think you're
Alright,
doing?
someone owes me 10 USD right now.
Man, I was gonna say a very Gretel, and it was gonna be very cathartic. And
Here, for that, I'll give you a little present. There you go.
Yeah, we
What?
had red.
Ow!
earlier.
Cage, why?
You missed both times your
The
character.
hell do you think you're doing?
Hell, I think I'm doing. I'm getting assaulted. Oh, assault!
Yoshi.
Assault! I got assaulted by a bear.
The taste of metal spread in my mouth.
Wah!
But
And boy,
Ursia
thank
didn't
you
do
for
anything.
subscribing. Wah wah. Although you've been abusing me though.
You like it. Shut up.
I
Oh,
like
Ursia,
it.
I caught a Teddy
Yo.
I
Ursa.
spat a glob of blood and saliva to the ground, then
Ooh,
glared at the
congrats.
intruder.
I named it after you.
Aw, thank you.
I read this. It was the man I hated more than anyone else. My sister's real brother. And what the hell? And what the hell are you doing here? I told you to get some rest, damn you.
Stacy's
I felt my
mom has
sister
got
shrink
it
back
going
against
on.
me. Poor thing, she was probably scared out of her wits. If you're going to yell at someone, yell at me. She braved these woods in order to find me.
Gretel.
When I stood up for my sister right as she rounded on me. Damn it, Gretel. Wait, I have to find out my voice for this guy again. I forgot. Damn it,
Lol.
Gretel. Do you realize what you're about to do? You're about to commit murder.
Of highest treasons.
Yes, I know. What of it? I beg your pardon. Well, it was more low than that, right? I forget.
beg your
Was
pardon.
it lower?
You're
Was it lower than that?
I
It's
think it
pretty
was
close.
about as low as you could go.
Yeah.
How
Okay,
low
okay.
can you go?
All right.
Where do you want the
You
path?
stared at me wide-eyed.
Oh, I thought they were like the 1 minute of
No.
reading.
The
Oh, you have to choose.
input
like,
input
where.
is where you want them. So since you did not
I never choose it.
specify,
'Cause I'm like, I don't know. Make the hand huge and just pat everyone.
Yeah, pet everyone. Everyone gets
Ursia
a
gets
pet.
pets.
Patting himself.
Ursia requesting a plat for himself.
Thank you. This
That's
is actually
some good
really
self-love right there.
Nice. This is actually really nice.
Careful,
deserve
you
that
might
after
get banned for
hydroplaning.
that, man. Not on stream.
What do you mean you'll
In
get banned
public.
for that?
Not on stream.
Listen, I've had a day. Let me have this.
Wow.
Ursia gets head pats.
He stared at me wide-eyed. Like he was at a loss for words. Screw it. The lecture will have to wait. Is that more like it? Yeah, I feel like
Yeah,
that's a little bit more
that's
close to the
perfect.
tone.
Pretty good.
Okay. All right. Then he turned away and started to untie the vermin. Hey, you kids okay? Wait, no, that's not even it. Hey, you kids okay? Stay with me.
Help me.
I'm gonna call an ambulance. Ambulance.
No
I'm gonna
way.
call
Ambulance.
I'm gonna call an
Ambulance.
ambulance.
Okay,
Ambulance.
wait. Hold up. How do we all say ambulance?
Ambulance.
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 I say
Ambulance.
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 I've heard ambulance.
I'm going to call an
I've
ambulance
heard
for you.
ambulance.
Oh, here we go. That's the voice. It was more throat, like deep, deeper in the throat than.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
the front of the
Okay.
mouth.
Are y'all okay?
Constance
Stay
Bieber.
with me.
ambulance
Got it.
Where's
Seems
the
like you're all
leak,
still
ma'am?
breathing. What are you doing? You don't have to trouble yourself with these worms. Just let
Oh,
nature
yeah.
sort itself out.
What are you doing, step bro?
Not on your life. Yes, hello?
What are you
I need
doing,
an ambulance
step
right away.
bro?
Right. Our location. They tried to do that. Unlike
That's
he
just your
was
little
actually
sister.
related to her.
Here we go. The manual.
I was also so envious of that. It's so fucking gross. I covet that connection.
Cringe.
It's like you
Lick
wish
me.
you were
Doesn't mean they
actually
deserve to
related.
die. Maybe you don't care if they die, but these kids have families.
How to use this function?
Family.
Ow!
So I'm
What
worth
the
even less
fuck,
than these
Pez?
maggots, is that it?
What do you mean, boo?
Thank you for the posture
Riddle.
check.
I mean, that's what it sounds like. After all, I don't have a family. I don't need to be clued in either. I always knew we
Ow!
weren't related.
Come on, Pez, not now.
Unlike you people, I'm not smart or talented. I'm just a worthless piece of trash.
Don't question it or I'll
That's
do
why
it
I
again.
put so much effort into everything I did. Schoolwork, sports. I did everything I could to win approval from people as naturally perfect as you. Gretel.
Oh shit, he has an
The
inferiority complex.
losers comment replayed him. You haven't noticed that?
Oh shit, that me.
Ow!
Oh shit, he like me for real, for real.
Oh fuck.
really talented. You're not really.
I'm like Charles Darwin looking at his fucked up tomato plants.
Everybody knows you're adopted. Got it.
Shut up, shut up, shut up! Whoosh! I didn't need
Pulls
other
out-
people to tell me what I
Pulls
already
out the
knew.
strap.
It pulls out my my fucking album of black and white pictures. I don't need other
Pulls out-
people. I knew my parents
Pulls
weren't really
out
my parents.
357
I knew my sister wasn't really my sister. Just want to get through this. Are we almost done? Biologically, we were strangers. Honestly, I couldn't really remember when it was the first time I figured it out. Not that it mattered. What mattered was that my sister and I weren't really connected.
What the
Her
fuck?
blood
That's
didn't
the
run in
family?
my veins,
Yeah.
which meant I wasn't
Jesus
special.
Christ. Okay, the mom looks hot.
It is a black
getting
and white
real
picture,
Which
my
Dildo
guy.
meant I wasn't
vibes here.
special.
Wow. Do we
I
actually
knew I
get to see the
could
mother and
just
father
tell.
though?
No.
I don't think we get to see
No.
that mother. The only I think the mother that we end up seeing is Snow White's mother.
if I was
Still,
very
I'm
deep
getting
voice over
DILF
here.
and MILF vibes.
Unlike you people, I wasn't skilled or gifted. Be it schoolwork or sports, I quietly put my nose to the grindstone until I got to where I am today. I just wanted to catch up to my sister, to stay connected with her, and so I crafted the perfect little brother. So why are you people trying to destroy that?
Tell me
Whoosh.
why.
If I encouraged her crush, we could be together if I encouraged her crush, we could be together romantically. Oh, okay. But then our sibling relationship could come to an. I'm like saying, talking to myself, like if I could just, which would mean admitting that it wasn't part of her perfect family. I wasn't part of the perfect family, and I would sooner let someone like Wolfie have her than admit that. Boosh.
Honestly, the art style for that one is not bad.
Sister.
What the fuck?
You're the one
Joseph?
person I can't afford to lose.
Why
Please
the
don't
fuck
abandon
you doing
me.
me dirty like that?
Gretel.
Fuck you, Wolfie. Cupping my face in her hands. She pulled me close and kissed my cheek.
Sure, what time?
What the fuck? We're gonna see first time
Later.
Yowie?
We'll meet
Okay.
later.
Alright.
Then as I stared back in shock, she grabbed my arm and started running.
I don't know. Wolfie Red
Ha,
still
cha,
has
cha.
more vibes than the Wolfie
Yeah,
Gretel.
definitely Wolfie Red combo. Definitely. Sister.
Eh.
What kind of sister?
Hey, Aldina, Gretel. But she ignored her real brother and instead dragged her fake brother deep into the woods.
Ooh. Sister. Oh, sister. I love you more than anyone in the world. I would follow you anywhere.
Oh my
Years later.
God.
It
And
really
then
rubbed my
this
ears.
is where the reference of Hansel and Gretel is. But instead of the
And-
parents abandoning them, they
Screw
ran
you.
away. Wow.
The sudden scream snapped me awake.
I know. I
I
think
think
it's
that's
back to
actually
me.
yeah, it's back to you.
Screw
Sun
you,
scream, snap me awake. What's wrong?
Sister.
As soon as he saw me, Gretel collapsed on the spot. Gretel! I jumped out of bed and tried to approach him. Whoa! But my ribbon
Whoa.
snagged on something and I fell to the floor like sacked potatoes.
Whoa. Like a sack of potatoes.
Wow.
As it turned out, trying to move around in the dark was a lot trickier than you think, especially when you are tied and bound while you're sleeping.
Oh.
I'd like to point out that that's bullshit. You can see in the dark. Fine.
Oh, I thought you
Oh.
meant like you had
So,
experience
you
of
have
being
s-
tied and bound in the dark.
No, I can see in the dark actually. Believe it or not.
Listen, Tara, it's okay. We
I told
We
you.
accept you.
We would appreciate your experience and input.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
No, I didn't mean tied up. I meant in the dark. I can see in the
Nah,
dark
Tara,
perfectly
Tara,
fine.
Tara.
Tyrant.
Tara, it's
Wow.
fine. Ty,
What do you mean
it's
it's not?
fine.
No, it's not.
No.
It's okay.
Don't
We
confuse
accept you,
our Robin
Tyrant.
here. Our Robin is confused as to what you guys
Ty.
are talking about. I'm talking
Ty,
about seeing the
don't-
dark. That's the clear picture here.
Ty, don't worry, it's my thing also.
Listen,
What the
Tyrant.
fuck?
Tyrant.
That's not the
Listen,
point.
I'm just saying, it's
He
kind
helped
of
me to my feet and
impressive.
pulled me into a
that
You
hug.
don't have to
when
be
you start getting into
disappointed.
knots and things like that.
I'm not disappointed, but Jesus Christ, I'm not talking about porn here. I'm talking
The
about
Boy
seeing the
Scouts
dark.
really had an impact on me.
I'll be right back.
Oh
Looking
my
up at
God,
him, I was
what the
startled to see
fuck?
his
Why
eyes
is everyone
full of
horny
tears.
today?
Bitch, I'm always horny.
You never told me that. You say you're not horny, and now you're telling me you are. What
No,
the fuck is
No,
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 that's
you're the
you.
one that says you're not
That's
horny.
you. That's you.
That's a
all
That's
you.
you,
lie.
Bucko.
No.
Oh, this is me.
Then he pulled my head against his chest like he didn't want me to see them.
Then
Sister,
he pulled his head.
I refuse
then he
to
pulled
anyone
my
else
head
have
through his
you.
knee.
Oh shit.
Can we just get through this, please? I want to get done with this damn route.
No.
Well, I'm sorry
I
that
didn't
this
understand
was
this
a long
web
ass
of-
time.
Listen, I may have had an allergic reaction last week and also hydroplaned this week, but let's be fair. Steroid's the one who's been through the worst.
Yeah,
I'm just trying
Right.
to make it entertaining and get through it. Like,
you're right.
I
Yeah,
have no
that's what we're
choice but
trying
to
to
protect
do.
you
We're
with my
just,
own two hands.
we're just
I
trying to make
refuse
it
to give you
entertaining.
up. Never gonna give you up. Never
It
gonna
almost sounded like he
turn
was talking to
around.
himself,
Never
not to
gonna
me.
turn around and
As usual, I was
desert
powerless
you.
to do anything. I couldn't hug him back. I couldn't wipe away his tears. But since he was the one who tied me up, it was apparently what he wanted. Eventually,
How
Gretel slowly
kinky.
pulled away from me.
Never
Our eyes
gonna
met.
give,
His
never
gaze
gonna give.
wavered.
Sister, I have to leave now.
Where are you
My planet
going?
needs me.
Oh yeah,
My
he
people
was
need
giving
me.
the ultimatum like wizard before the flashback.
Oh.
The ultimatum of whether he could get more medication if he would
What?
give me up.
Oh,
What?
for a second I thought you were gonna say he was gonna go and try to get more bitches.
No bitches? Are you
I don't want
maidenless?
more problems.
He didn't give me an answer, so I offered one of my own. To
I don't want more
Yoshi's house?
problems, Lucia. Yes.
He was going back to get more candy.
I need it.
Candy he needed in order to control himself.
He's not maidenless. He has
Will you
his
wait here until I return?
His sister doesn't
Fuck.
count. He's bitchless.
Now we have a choice.
No maidens?
Oh, what's the right one? No maidens?
No bitches? No maidens?
What's the one that gets Cerevoid out of this hell?
Wait,
choice
that-
number
that-
3.
Who's
Wait,
done yet?
I was looking at the bad ends. That was
No!
don't want a bad end.
We still
Let's
have to
see.
go through those again,
I'm
but
confused. We're gonna do
off-stream.
that off stream. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. No. That's okay.
Oh,
That's
god
his
damn it.
version.
What?
Ants
Oh,
in
fuck.
Grounded.
No. It is. I will stop him.
Okay, okay.
Don't go.
That's the
Don't
right decision,
go.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa.
Please don't leave me
Whoa.
alone.
Sister. I need you to sit tight and be patient, sister.
He grabbed the jar of star candies, opened it, and pulled one out. I could tell he was going to feed it to me, but what I wasn't expecting was for him to grab the back of my head and nearly force his fingers down my throat.
Oh, God.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I was so
That's
startled. I
creepy
accidentally
AF.
bit down, but Gretel didn't retract his fingers. He simply grimaced slightly. Unfortunately for me, he was triggering my gag reflex. Tears welled in my eyes.
I'm not saying that.
I already imagine it's something
I'm
like
sorry, I
akin
would
to
have
the
liked to
Peter
have you
Griffin
more.
when he was stabbing Yogi Bear, but instead of that, it's like pushing the finger in the mouth. It's like, shh.
I would have liked to be more gentle about this, but knowing me, I'd probably lose control.
Kissing me again? I realized he was going to keep his fingers in my mouth for as long as it took, so I guided the candy to the back of my throat and swallowed.
Did you swallow it?
I nodded, and finally Gretel pulled his fingers out of my mouth.
Back.
I choked, spraying spittle out everywhere. Hastily, I tilted my head down and pursed my lips. My body was burning with shame.
With shame. For shame!
But Gretel grabbed my chin, tilted my face up, and wiped my spit with his sleeve. Don't, your sleep will get all gross.
I'm not saying that.
You're not saying that,
Carried me
yet
into
you're the
giant
one
fur
being
cage at
horny
the
as
center
well.
of this room. Then he walked out and locked the cage door behind him.
At least I'm not the only one trapped in a cage.
Sister.
He reached for me through the metal bars. I approached him and his fingertips brushed my hair.
I almost touched you. Oh.
Just stay put for a little while. It's for my own sanity.
What do you mean?
As long as you're in there, no one will take you away. Nor will you leave of your own accord. Nor will you put yourself in harm's way. Nor will I... Just keep the song going. Soon the candy will kick in and you'll get sleepy. And by that time you wake up, I'll be back.
Gretel.
That's my name to wear it out. See you soon, okay?
Wait!
Whoosh.
As he rose to his feet, I called after him. I probably would have grabbed his arm too if my hands weren't tied. I looked up at him from the floor. Can he make just one request?
Yeah?
Sure, what's
What will you request from... Please don't hurt yourself for my sake.
Maybe I come back.
You can blame it
I'm
all
a-
on me.
I was wrong.
Wait, was that the wrong answer?
No.
What do you
No.
mean for your sake?
The more you try to protect me, the more you'll end up hurting yourself. Can you accept this selfish demand of mine?
Yeah, I just can't live without you. Of course, a younger brother can never disobey his older sister.
Staying alive.
Right.
Staying alive.
Okay, then I'll
Stay
be back soon,
alive.
Aldina.
What?
Come home
What?
safe, Gretel.
Brum. Brum, 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 brum. I had to start at my Corvette. Brum, 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 brum.
Once I made sure Gretel was gone, I spat the candy onto the floor. I felt bad
Wait, it
since I
said
knew he
you
was only
swallowed
trying.
it. You lie!
Since I knew he was only trying to look out for me, but it was a pill I couldn't swallow. Now
Oh,
then,
figuratively
Quite
and
literally.
will you break out of your wrist restraints?
Hey there, would you like to enter into the Academy Ace tournament?
For some reason, I was thinking, hey, I thought of like Clippy is like, hey, since you're tied up there, can I help?
This is getting confusing here.
Would you like to sign my petition?
Wait, why is it confusing? I thought you said you have the answer for this.
Well, just trying to figure out because it's saying all the saves for things and everything. Is like a...
Oh.
I contemplated slipping out of my restraints, but decided not to. Not like I could get out of this
comfy
bird cage either way.
restraints.
Well, they're ribbons! After
Oh.
all, Gretel took the key with him. No matter how hard I struggled, I was stuck in here. In which case, I needed to conserve my energy for other things. In the darkness, I squinted around the room. I guess it'd be silly to expect anything to have changed. The cage was cramped and I couldn't move without bumping up against the sides. The metal bars were cold to the touch, threatening to freeze me to the core. I took a breath of
Oh
cold air
my
and
god,
exhaled.
Dan's is cold!
Glancing at the wood-burning stove, I could see bright orange flames through the glass window. I'd asked Gretel to put the fire on before he left since I was cold. As I gazed at the fire, I thought about Gretel.
You thinking about me?
And Gretel's.
And so, leaving my sister behind the candy house, I wandered alone through the dark forest.
Double perspective. All
Crunch,
right.
crunch.
Moving on.
No light to illuminate my path, no white pebbles to guide me. All I could do was hunt for the exit. When I traversed these woods with my sister, I wasn't scared at all. But now I was overcome with crushing fear.
Overcrumb.
Crumb,
You got
crumb.
too much
Sister.
breadcrumbs on you, Gretel. You gotta eat them all. You gotta eat them all with Szechuan sauce.
An uncontrollable wave of emotion rose up, and I reached for my candy, but the jar was really running low. And if I ate some now, there'd be even less for later. God damn it! I vented my impulsive rage on nearby. I'd used my precious candy to help my sister stay calm. I knew I didn't have any other choice, but I still regretted it. Regretted it.
I fucking hate you. That was stupid.
That was great.
I think that's the
there you
unofficial
go.
title of these
Oh,
last few streams.
You regretted it.
Yeah, the
Regretted.
regretted arc.
The regretting.
And then I cursed myself for saying regretted it.
Hey, just real quick, I just wanted to let you guys know that there was a lot of damage done to the base.
Why? What happened?
The
What did
ants
you do?
attacked, like I fucking said.
Hez, why are you on the server? We could have went back there later.
Because.
Quit wasting time.
Hez, if
wandering
you
around.
stayed
You
off
just
the
find out a way
server,
out
we would have been
already.
fine. Because then all of us
Yeah,
would have
but-
been there afterwards.
I know.
But I know I can
And
take
yet I was
it.
rooted to the spot. The game knows all.
It's fine.
I looked down at the pills in my hand and thought of my sister. She had seen right
wasn't
through
too
me.
bad.
Oh wow, Gretel thought of his sister. No way. Wow. How is
Oh wow.
that?
Oh no!
She knew I was addicted to
what
the
a
candy.
predicament.
Oh no, bro's a simp.
Oh no, maybe we have to stop the story. Wow. Oh no.
Oh no,
You
I
know
said
who
a
else
word
is
we
deserve
can't
it as
say.
candy?
Oh fuck.
Little Mac from Foster Homes for
I guess I can never win with her.
Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Hell yeah, I love that show.
Yeah, and
Returned
I
the candy
remember
to
the
the
main
jar, once again
character or the
dragging
main
my legs
protagonist,
through the
Mac,
darkness.
right? He's so addicted to candy that he has something called sugar rush.
As I walked, I thought back to the moment right before I left the house. Sugar rush, huh?
Well, yeah, he goes crazy
from-
when he
Like
eats
from
sugar.
Wreck-It Ralph,
Oh gosh, there we go again.
the racing
I
game.
fuck you.
My sister had licked it. Her damn. Oh, my sister had licked the candy from my fingers. Her wet
Yeah,
lips,
me
her
too.
damp breath, her warm tongue. I couldn't get it out of my head.
You brought my house to the ground!
The memory of her warmth made my body tremble as a fever raced through it. My inner demon tempted me. Hey, I'll do an evil voice. Hey, why bother going out of your way for more candy? Go back home to your sister.
Why so serious?
I can't do that.
I thought
I
you
need
were
the
gonna-
candy in order to keep living with her.
I thought you were gonna do like the southern drawl again.
No, that's when I'm with my sister. Damn it.
Why serious?
My inner demon taunted me.
Why y'all so serious?
Why y'all so serious?
Oh, you'll be
You're so
fine.
serious.
You don't need that silly candy. Your sweet sister will love you anyway. That's
Better
not
make
true.
it fancy.
Yes, it is. Didn't she say she would accept you no matter what? You
Yeah,
tied
so
her
did
up,
my
teased
dad
her,
and my mom.
plunged her into
Um,
darkness, then threw her in a cage. With caged. Caged is there.
Caged.
It's a
Okay,
cage!
apparently I'm there
Sadism.
too, I guess.
She never
Oh
stopped
my
loving
God.
you. You were always
Alvina
there,
was actually
caged.
caged leprechaun the entire time!
What? No!
What? No!
Tyrant, no!
Yes!
Tyrant,
I'm just
Yes!
in there as well.
You're just in. Cage is just in the cage.
Yeah, the wizard can get anywhere.
She was
Yeah,
kind
don't
enough
you
to
know, I can
accept your
get anywhere.
sadism. She never stopped
Despite all
loving
his
you.
rage.
So even if you
God
devoured her,
dang it.
I'm sure she'd forgive you. Don't you think maybe she wants to be an outlet for your Wait, is this still the evil?
That's the
'Cause it doesn't
that's the
Yeah,
evil
say-
voice. That's the evil
Don't
voice.
you think maybe she wants to be an outlet for your libido? Ew.
The,
Ew. My inner
But-
demon enticed me.
that's no.
Come on, Gretel. Quit
That
dragging
is a
your
word.
feet. Hurry back and feast on your sister.
Okay, now this is just getting really
Ew.
But each time I shook my head tearfully. No, I don't want to.
Yeah, you want that.
God, I'm losing it. I bet she's out cold right about now, and she's all tied up. You could do whatever you want. Yours to eat. And the other thing.
And yours to be.
Stop! Stop! What are you so
I don't-
upset about? Trying to
I
act
don't
like
like
a
where
good
this
boy?
is going.
You know she's in love with you. She wouldn't say no.
What the fuck?
Besides, she's not actually your sister. I told you to stop! My inner demon scoffed at me. Stop! Go
Wait.
back to hell, you asshole! I'll fucking kill you!
Wait,
But no, how
what
I
if the
kill
girl
you?
was
Points
criminal?
gun at his head.
The demon kept talking. I'd love to see you try, but I know you can't do it, you coward! Think about it. Why'd you get so mad that one time? Whoa!
You're my asshole.
You know that one time when you flipped out and sent that punk to the hospital? I don't remember. That's zero chance you don't remember. Because that was the moment you ruined your perfect little brother persona. My persona is smart and athletic and mature and responsible. Everyone turns to me for help. I forgot who I was at this point. What a joke. The real you is nothing like that. You were just trying your best to pretend. Be quiet. Oh, that's right. I remember now. I bet you... Oh, Jesus Christ. Don't you, you sick freak.
Hey, this
Isn't
is
it?
just bad. All around bad.
I told you to be quiet.
Have fun times.
Bro, this is
I
not
dug
end
my
of
nails into my
Evangelion.
scalp. My body wouldn't stop shaking. He was right, wasn't he? Wasn't he, Mr. Thin-Skinned Gretel? No, it's not true. It's not true. Not true.
It's not true.
I think
don't.
it is.
Have fun times.
I'm
While the
Robin
two of you
just
slept
says
under
no.
the same roof, you're imagining her as an outlet for your lust.
Guys,
What
guys,
a pervert,
Robin says
ogling
no.
her precious
Gretel's
older
is
sister like a
crazy.
creep.
Wow.
I didn't!
What's
You
What's up,
blamed her
Ty?
for not seeing you as... Go ahead. I'll wait.
Okay, yeah. So our Robin says, "What the fuck?" Yup,
Uh,
Gretel's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should continue and get through it.
And our
No,
Robin
You
is
blame
just
her
no
for
the
not
hell
seeing
out
you
of
as a
here.
brother deep fat didn't...
Oh my god.
I just
Ow.
want to end it.
I feel that.
And when someone finally
That's fair.
called you out on it, you flipped out and everything went off the rails from there. You brought it all on yourself. That's not true. When you found out your sister
Ow.
got, I bet you were actually jealous. You wish you could do that.
Stop it.
Get some help.
Get
It was
some help. Don't
infuriating,
throw
wasn't
stuff
it?
at me, goddammit.
There you were,
Why?
begging for like a dog when the pack of mutts came along and tried to steal it away from you. Shut the fuck up,
Beep,
you piece of shit!
beep.
You can't make me!
Make me, bitch boy.
This voice you're hearing, your inner demon, it's just you.
Ow. Why is Cage bullying me right now?
Ah,
I'm gonna be honest.
I wanted to
I'm
tear out my memories.
Gotta check my social media.
This kid definitely needs therapy.
Delete my
Oh,
shit from
yeah.
the past.
He
There's-
needs therapy. I need therapy after all of my head injuries.
Please, just stop. Stop. Don't tarnish my perfect sister. I wonder when it all began. When was it that I stopped seeing her as my sister?
What the fuck?
It wasn't like that in the beginning. In the beginning, I never once questioned that she was my real sister. But once I realized we were a total stranger, Strangers, my inner demon was born. And the demon whispered, I want to devour my sumptuous. But that might not really be the case. What do you mean? Maybe I only realized we were because I fell in love with her. Why, that would turn everything on its head. Think about it. I look nothing like the rest of them. Obviously, I was going to know. I mean, they kind of look alike. While you were living with her in the candy house, you pretended to enjoy teasing her, but really, you were fighting to hold yourself back.
Don't worry, bro. I took
Can
a
you
drink
blame
of
me?
water.
The way she reacted, anyone would struggle. If I had described my days in the candy house, it was hell in heaven's clothing. My charming, innocent sister begging to be eaten. But I held back. I suppressed my lustful urges and chose to stay by her side instead.
Chose to be say-so. Let's go!
Plus, I begged her not to abandon me.
So does this mean we should have cast you as Gretel?
No. I am say-so. 100%.
Yeah, sure.
Because I thought it'd be better to stay siblings.
I'm not.
Oh
a
yeah, if you
gremlin.
say so. Uh-huh. Why? Because the bond would last longer.
Like Gorilla
Yeah, exactly.
Glue.
As your boyfriend, I'm just some guy. Blood ties are far more important. Ew.
Ow. Why
Not that you
can't-
have any blood ties. I know, okay? But as long as I
Ow.
turn a blind eye to it, as long as I refuse to acknowledge it, she would stay my sister for as long as I wanted. Right, of course. She's such a saint. She called me her precious baby brother.
Thank you for the
Yeah.
Fitsu, but please, no bully. Wow, wow.
But this means I can never kiss her or have... Yeah, because it'd be weird for siblings to do that. Oh, you think? Just shut up. Just shut up. Shut up.
Actually,
Shut up.
it's not
Shut
weird
the
in
fuck-
America,
shut up.
apparently.
I downed the rest
So
of the
I'm
candy
gonna-
all at
That's all I'm
once.
gonna say.
I downed it.
No, it's weird. We
Finally,
just
the
don't
voices
acknowledge
went
those
away.
states.
Are you sure about that? Because I've been hearing a lot of incest case in America.
No.
Oh.
It's very frowned
It's
upon.
mainly in It's very frowned upon. It's mainly in Alabama.
It's outlawed. It's outlawed almost everywhere. But like
I mean-
second cousins is in law some places, I think.
Yeah, Alabama is allowed for second cousins. Direct siblings is not allowed
Yeah,
anywhere
it's not
that I know
allowed.
of.
It's
Yeah.
I think
No.
it's against the law. Yeah.
So by
Yeah, no, it's
technicality, Alabama legally allows it as long as it's the second.
No,
cousin.
yeah, second cousin. Yep.
Yeah.
That's still
as long-
incest,
as long-
by the way.
Yeah.
Oh
as
yeah,
long
no,
as
it's
they're-
weird as fuck.
Yeah, it's still weird as fuck, but
So
Yeah.
why?
because
Why don't you just outlaw it?
I feel like that's a traditional thing.
What do you mean it's a traditional thing? Excuse me, when was incest traditional? It's kind of
In
like that scene from
Alabama.
The Simpsons where like
way back
Springfield
during
doesn't
the
want
time
incest,
of monarchs.
but then Shelbyville
Yeah.
was like,
Um,
yeah, let's do incest.
Listen,
You know,
it's that
America
episode
is
from-
kind of fucked up. You just
Well,
kind of have to deal with it.
actually-
Kinda.
It kind of started in like England and stuff, right? Because
Yeah, it started with
monarchies and
England.
start because like they
Because-
want to keep
oh
it in the
yeah,
bloodline
we want the
or
pure
something.
breed.
Keep the bloodline strong, quote unquote.
I mean,
Give me
Yeah.
one sec.
or
what
something.
the
I
fuck?
think.
That's still fucked up though.
Look,
No, I just meant it started in
Oh, I know, I know, I know.
yeah,
I know you
like-
said it started
like
in London
royalty
and
and-
everything,
and
but
shit,
it's still
yeah.
fucked up.
Oh yeah, it's
the next thing I
definitely
knew, I had made it out of the forest and was now standing out in front of a house. Is this our house?
Ah, you're awake.
Our house. In the middle of the street. Our house.
Don't you mean
In the
Roadhouse?
middle of the Roadhouse. It was our old
Roadhouse.
home, or rather my sister's. I never
Or
had a
rather,
place I could
Roadhouse.
call home. Roadhouse. I was
Roadhouse.
abandoned by my real parents and had to face the world alone until my sister came along and took me in. I couldn't even remember what my real parents looked like.
The fuck is this?
Were they alive or dead? I couldn't care less. And yet I fucking talk about it a lot. After all, I had gained something irreplaceable to me. I was starving for love.
All right, I'm back.
She came along and gave me her sweet
Welcome
candy.
back.
My wicked little witch.
Shut the fuck up.
You made my candy house dreams come true.
I am tired of
I
pretending
put my
this
hand
is
on the
okay.
doorknob
It is
and found
not.
that it was
Oh, it's
locked.
not. No, we all agree.
No, I hate
Yeah.
this.
We all agree it's not
I
okay.
hate
Hey,
this,
at
but
least
I'm
we're
giving
getting
it my
close to the
all.
end.
I'm giving it everything I got, okay?
We've only
I
had
mean,
one
are
choice.
we
Two
truly really
choices.
giving everything we've
Three
got?
choices left.
I mean,
What?
if I really gave it my all, I would read out the R word and like the like sex and all that in
Yeah.
every sentence, but there's only so much I want to say on a stream, you know?
Fair.
Mhm.
Mm.
So, yeah. I could remember those crazy days like it was only yesterday.
The end cannot come fast enough.
As I opened the front door, my sister greeted me wearing an apron and a bright smile.
Welcome home, Gretel.
You want to fuck? I mean, glad to be back,
What
sister.
the fuck? I'm not horny. Look,
I'm
if
gonna
you
be
wanna
honest.
fuck me, you better bring me out for dinner first.
I'm gonna be
I like to be
honest.
wined
This
and dined.
route,
Several
First.
hours had passed since Gretel left the house. The room was now plenty
Oh,
warm,
thank
which
God.
in turn kindled my
I
drowsiness.
could take a break.
I forced my heavy lids open again and again until, just as I finally started to drift off, I heard someone knocking at the door.
I'm gonna be completely honest. This route is making me want to inconvenience everyone forever.
Stop,
I mean, I
guys.
did
Stop.
inconvenience you in Pico Park, so I guess
Ooh,
it's
No.
fine.
Pico
No,
Park.
Tara knows what I mean.
Hey, I don't mind it. At least it's all in good fun. And plus, it's content for everybody. Wow, wow,
No,
wow,
this
wow.
route.
No, I
Instantly,
mean, next time when you want to inconvenience people, I mean, it could be any game.
No, that's not what I mean.
What do you mean then?
We'll talk about it later.
Let's move on, please.
Instantly, I snapped awake, then I held my breath and waited. Maybe the knocking was just a dream. Could it be Mr. Wizard? No, that doesn't make sense. The wizard wouldn't need to knock. He could simply come and go
This is
on
so
his own
meta right
accord.
now.
I tried
No,
my-
it's Mr. X!
I
X
strained my
goes
ears,
through to you!
listening carefully. In the silence, I heard another knock. It wasn't a dream after all. As I debated whether to call out, I heard a man's muffled voice on the other side of the door.
Oh.
Oh, red. Ooh.
Oh. Hello? Is anyone there?
Red! Evidently, the Sandman wasn't my only visitor.
Mr. Sandman, give me
will-
a dream.
I missed a few.
Da, 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 da,
But
da.
yeah. Will you call out to the surprise visitor? Yes.
Oh, are we
I needed
close?
to take action. I took a deep breath, and
Don't
then...
fucking say that.
Are we close?
Red,
One
it's me!
Piece!
Alvina Ariso! I said it at the top of my lungs. It was the only course of action available to me.
Oh, yeah.
The
Mr.
One Piece is
Ritsu?
real!
Thankfully, he heard me. Red, please, you have to get in here.
Huh? Right. Oh, but it's locked.
He just doesn't want to be near a girl.
I could hear him wrestling with the padlock, followed by a banging sound. It was
Oh,
clear that
God.
he was trying to kick the door down. Then I heard the splinter of wood, and the next thing I knew, moonlight spilled into the darkness. A shadowy figure stood there.
Which was Gretel.
It was the heroic officer Red Riding Hood, here to rescue me at long last.
I apologize for taking so long. What's the matter, Mr.
Yeah, I
Ritsu?
wonder what's going
My
on. Are
knight
you all right?
shining
When he spotted
red
me, his
armor.
jaw dropped. Hi, Red. I smiled.
That's it? Just hi?
Hi,
He stared
Red!
back blankly. No surprise there. After all, not many people would smile and say hi after being trapped in a cage in a pitch black cabin.
Oh my god.
Ugh, don't tell me. Did those delinquents do this to you?
No, it wasn't them. It was Gretel, actually.
Oh, this is awkward.
Gretel imprisoned you here?
At this, he scanned the room. Oh, he's not here right now.
Now it's awkward.
right.
No,
she was
to
so-
him it's
she
awkward.
was
I
so
don't find this
fine with,
awkward. This is just
talking
like
about all this.
this is like what, an every Sunday to me.
I see.
Yeah, I feel that.
Actually, no, every Saturday because I'm streaming this with you guys, so it's an every Saturday to me at this point.
For now,
Oh,
could
I
you
thought you
do
meant
me
my
a
head is
favor
just like-
locked up in a
and
cage.
untie my hands? I turned and pointed my wrist in his direction.
Understood.
So
The
wait, what
flutter of the
happened to your
restraints fell
entire
away, and I was free at last.
Free at last. Free at last.
I'm glad they haven't cut into the skin.
He let out a breath of relief.
Oh no, that's a different kind of rope we're talking about there.
Yeah,
Oh my
they
goodness.
weren't tied too tightly. Plus, these ribbons are made of silk. According to Gretel, anyway.
They are
Otherwise, it
silk.
could have been a lot more painful. That said, having my arms stuck behind my back made me go numb. The first time around, at least. Then I got used to it.
I imagine he would never want to do you any harm.
Red muttered to himself. Yeah. I muttered back, then I turned back to face him. By the way, Red, what brings you to a place like this? I tilted my head inquisitively.
You come here
I never
often?
imagined we'd get any visitors out here, other than the wild card that was the lizard, of course. Granted, I
Wild
didn't know
card.
exactly how much time had passed since we first arrived at the candy house, but it was at least enough to heal my injuries. And since no one had visited it in that time, I figured there was some kind of mystical force at play, warding them all off. Red averted his gaze.
I was patrolling the forest when I spotted this suspicious cabin.
Bullshit.
You patrol the forest?
Yeah, I'm calling bullshit on that.
Well, after what happened to you, I figured I should start taking more precautions.
Well, that's actually perfectly logical.
Wait,
Okay, yeah,
does
that
this
makes
take
sense then.
place canonically after the Red Riding route?
You would have been.
No.
No, I don't think so.
No, it's separate universe. It's a separate universe.
Yeah. Especially for someone as virtuous as Red Riding Hood. Gotcha. Thank you, Red. Gazed
Gotcha.
into his eyes.
Don't need
Gotcha.
to thank
Stab.
me.
He pulled his hood down over his eyes.
Anyway, I'm glad you're safe. I'll get you out of here get you out of there right away.
How?
What do you mean, how?
He stared back confused. Because Gretel has the key? After a moment of silence,
I shall bust the lock!
You
he
gotta
raised his
bust
fist
the
with an
nut.
intent
Pulls
look on
out
his
gun.
face.
Levels
You
that
gotta
head.
bust the nut.
I'm gonna bust a nut.
Oh my God.
First things
Special
first.
lock-picking ability.
I'm the
Here you
realist.
go, as he walked out of the cabin.
I'ma
Then he
say
returned carrying
all
what
the words
appeared to be an
inside my
axe.
head. I'm fired up and I'm tired of the days
Bro,
things have been.
Bro,
Oh.
DMCA.
Yeah, stop.
Oh yeah, right. I mean, you did say first things first.
First things
I gotta help.
first.
I'm
First
the
things
realist.
first. I'm
I'm the
going.
realist.
I'm gonna use my special lock-picking technique. It's
Stand
called
back now.
Bukkake.
Lockpicking master.
God. Bulaki.
Way ahead of you, buddy.
Alright.
Actually, no. You know what would be funny if we have a collaboration with Lockpicking
key.
Master.
I get it.
He raised the axe high over his head.
Shut the fuck up.
Here I go!
Then he swung the blade down. A shrill clang echoed through
Oh,
the
he
room.
split the nuts.
I should have expected the sound, but regardless, I flinched and squeezed my eyes shut.
Why?
The fuck?
Timidly, I opened my eyes. Red stared blankly between the axe and the cage door lock. In other words, nothing happened.
Did you even leave a scratch?
Now that's
He
some
blinked
mighty
in confusion
fine
as if he
nuts
had encountered the world's strongest bad luck. It appears we'll have to wait for Gretel after all. This was
Damn,
a
where's the
sensible
lock-picking
approach.
lawyer when you need him?
Oh,
I'm s-
did someone say my name? I don't know.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I couldn't be of more help.
He slumped his shoulders in defeat. Don't let it get you down. I really, really appreciate the attempt. Hastily, I tried to cheer him up.
An attempt was made. But
Fred looked at me with a conflicted, almost pitying expression on his face. Evidently, he was still trying to figure out a way to get me out. Seriously, don't worry
Can
about
that
it. I was
leprechaun
not
help?
planning to escape in the first place. I grinned, hoping to have convinced him that I wasn't devastated over it.
like, no, he's stuck in the cage too.
Is this for Gretel?
And for Cage
Huh?
Leprechaun.
Are you choosing to remain prisoner because of Gretel?
Yeah, you could say that.
Not me. I want out of here. Damn
I'm
it.
here by my own choice.
The leprechaun stays.
The leprechaun stays. Fuck him.
The leprechaun stays in the cage.
What if
I don't
If
know
I
that,
leave,
man.
what if
I'll
Cage
need
is
Gretel's
in the
permission
cage in a
since she's in
tinier
charge.
cage?
Oh,
Like,
God,
in the
no.
cage.
Yes.
God damn it.
You mean like a jar?
No. Cage is in another little cage.
Yeah,
the
you're in
cage.
a jar. You're
Yeah,
in a
if
jar.
you look at Cage's
Oh,
stream,
no!
he's in the cage
It's
and
jar
in the
cage.
cage.
Get out of the jar.
Unzips pants. Anyways.
No.
Oh, God.
No. No.
Why
Oh,
did he
boy.
lock you up like this in the first
Naughty.
place?
To protect me from demons, supposedly. Red furrowed his brow dubiously.
What demons?
No idea. I shrugged.
All my friends are demons. Take it slow.
All my friends are demons.
It's
Kill
my
them now.
kingdom come. This is my kingdom come. It's where my demon
Okay,
hide.
calm down
it's
there,
where my
Gretel.
demon hide. Don't get too close.
This
I-
Gretel
that's all I
definitely
can
listens to
say.
Imagine Dragons.
Yeah,
Um,
there's so many Imagine Dragons reference I can make here already.
I
I'm not
can't
gonna lie.
Imagine?
Dragons.
I can't
No.
claim to understand his logic, but I suppose it's proof of just how much he cares for you.
Gretel
I
is the
would
type of
disagree.
person.
I love
Actually,
how
no.
Red's
Oh,
on
boy.
Gretel's
Demons
side.
would actually fit perfectly with the.
Red's like, this
here right
makes
now.
complete sense.
Gretel is the type of person to listen to Imagine Dragons and think he's cool because of it.
Wait, you don't think it's cool?
No, I like Imagine Dragons because of the tunes. I'm
No,
not gonna lie.
But
it's
it
dope.
doesn't make you cool.
Who cares about being cool? It's
Knowing
the
how
tunes.
to play it on
it's the
guitar
beat.
makes you cool.
Yeah,
I
you're
like
right.
the beat of the music.
Hmm.
Same goes for Triple Q and Ken Ashcroft. Like the beat
No,
of the
but
music.
it's
I don't care if I look
like-
cool or not. I just want the
like he makes it his entire personality sort of thing.
Yeah.
Wait,
That's my
what do you
identity
mean by
now.
that?
It's not
Huh?
a phase. Mom.
It's not a phase.
Okay.
Mom.
Wait, how can music be a phase?
Time
Yeah,
to move
moving on.
on,
Let's finish
guys.
this. Let's finish this. Let's finish.
Perhaps he sees protecting you as the
Finish
objective
him.
correct course of action, even if it makes him a villain.
I mean, Red kind of did the same thing on his roots. he started as the villain and then he became the hero.
Oh.
Wow. Ellie, wow.
I apologize for speaking as if I'm an authority on the subject. Just because he's locked you up in here, it doesn't necessarily make him a villain. I disagree.
No, it's fine. He scanned the room once more.
Ow! Stop
I
it,
must
you
say-
guys. No throwing.
There
Even-
is something unsettling about this place, almost unnatural. White,
Well, yeah, we're missing a witch.
white, as far as the eye can see. Something very suffocating about it. And what is that? What is that strange smell?
Ew.
Almost like something's burning.
It's
Uh-oh.
dried stains.
Well, I don't see anything weird. I
The
glanced over
fire!
at the wood-burning stove and Red followed my gaze. The fire was crackling gently as usual. Actually, it's been
Oh.
hours. It's still burning.
Wow, magic.
Indeed.
He
Indubitably.
seemed to accept this, turning his gaze to me instead.
If I were locked up in here, I don't think I could stay sane.
And you think Aldina is sane? Hmm.
No, definitely not. Not in the right mind.
I mean, not to suggest that you yourself are of less than sound mind or anything of that sort. Mm-mm.
You just
Nice try,
offended
Red.
Yeah, nice try,
I
Red.
cleared my throat. I admit this is far from normal. I'm unable to move, forced to heed orders, forced to swallow things against my will. I'm sure any ordinary person would break under these conditions. I looked out through the bars at the rest of the room. The bars added a vertical stripe effect to the scenery
Ow.
around me. The result was
Why?
suffocating and oppressive. Thought back to the time Gretel and I were separated. He was treated like a nutcase and locked up in a tiny room, all because of me. A perfect mirror image of my current circumstances. His arms and legs were bound, and he lost all sense
Ow!
of time. He must
Stop
have
it.
been so scared and miserable. The more I thought about it, the more my chest ached. I hung my head.
Mr. Risu?
I
Ty,
could
did
hear
you
the
like your
sympathy and
present?
concern in Red's voice. Sorry, Red. Looks like I've wasted your time. I spoke in a tone of forced cheer, hoping to clear away the gloom in the air.
It's no trouble.
Love you too, Ro.
Is,
Thank you so much.
Is there anything I can do for you?
I paused to think for a moment. Say, Red, could I send you out on an errand for me?
Let me guess. Find Gretel. Oh, what the fuck? Really? I
Have
know
fun.
I'm gonna get a voice in it. Fine.
You thought you could escape this hell?
Be right back.
Alright. I'm not your Arisu. But I'm Alice. Close enough, right?
You're.
So you left your beloved sister behind and came home without her. Really?
I love to think that Alice has just been chilling in that room upstairs this whole time.
What? Yeah, look at it! It's the same
Cinderella.
house, isn't it?
This is not my
Wait.
home. My real home is with my sister.
Unless you go rescue her, she'll be trapped in that birdcage forever.
I plan to let her out soon as I get back.
You make it sound so simple. But you realize it will take courage, right?
How much do you know? Courage?
Oh, a lot. I know everything.
Oh, God.
Courage and commitment to fight the demon within you.
Oh, how'd you know about the demon?
I feel sorry for you, Gretel. Forsaken by your parents and lured by the temptation of sweet treats, you fell under the demon's control. It feels like Alice knows about the wizard, doesn't he?
Yeah, sure does.
Actually, don't spoil it. I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
either.
I don't know.
I thought you
Seems
know.
like Alice knows
No,
something.
I have not played this game before. I just know just enough to have an
To get a
idea
gist
of
of
what
it.
to expect.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, I know
But who
everybody.
was this demon, really? Someone's a little bit of a sussy bucka. Was it the hunter who gave you the addicting candy? The older sister you obeyed? Like a dummy mommy? Or the part of you that wanted to eat her?
How should I know?
You should! You should have been self-aware! Alright then! Well, no sense in underestimating one's fight or flight response. In an emergency situation, the human body is subconsciously able to muster more strength than it's normally capable of. Especially when you try to murder those kids. Maybe you'll be capable of change when the time calls for it, but right now I can still see you're a murdering psychopath as it is. Who has some sister issues.
Change? Me?
Yeah, you?
No, I'm saying change me. Change my diaper. It's full.
Yeah, sure. Why the fuck not, you little baby? You're a bitch
What about
boy?
me could possibly need to change, except my diaper? Sorry, I'm sorry.
I know.
That was when the hunter showed himself.
Shh.
Of course. Hey there. Long time no see. Brother. Brother. First time you've ever called me that.
Imagine he got a gun
Yo,
out.
broski, what's going on, my...
Is this the part where I say welcome home? Anyway, all jokes aside, I know you would come back here. You're looking for these, right? What? These nuts. Got him. You all with the jar
Actually,
full
that's a
of-
Mr. Beast chocolate bar brand. These nuts. Ow. Okay, that's what I get for shamelessly promoting, but yes, it's an actual chocolate bar.
Promoting your nuts.
Oh, no.
What?
I
That's
read
an
this, I read
actual
this, I
Mr.
read this.
Beast chocolate bar. It's called These Nuts. So I can say
You and your
yes,
sister
I'm
are
gonna
both
eat
so
those
sharp.
nuts.
Honestly, it drives me crazy.
No.
It drives me crazy.
I wanted to snatch the jar out of his hands,
I just
but I didn't
can't
have the
wait.
energy.
I'm so
Oh, my.
excited. I'm in
Well, now.
the
Don't just stand there. Come over here. Let's chat.
Why don't you have a seat?
Why don't you meet my fist? Whatcha? Whatcha? Yeah.
Imagine the huntsman brings out a gun. Imagine that happening.
That would be amazing.
It's-
He led
What
me into
the
the dining room.
fuck?
I stared around the room.
Wah.
Where are they? Our parents? They spent every waking moment looking for you two. He gestured for me to sit and walked to the kitchen, where he put the kettle on. Restless, I stared at the jar sitting in the center of the table. I need to steal it away ASAP. Then I go back to my sister, back to the candy house. But for some reason,
Making the candy.
my body refused to cooperate.
Making candy.
The hell? All you have is coffee beans? I heard him click his tongue, so I looked up. He was rummaging through all the cupboards. Most likely he was looking for coffee grounds. He was a big coffee drinker. My sister always ground the beans for him with her own 2 hands. Ooh. Huh. That's not where we keep it. What was that? On top of the cupboard is a tin of coffee grounds. Sister put it up there since she doesn't use them. Oh, found it. I'm surprised you didn't know, seeing as this is your house and all. Well, I'm never here, am I? Bitch. Here, take this. My brother said it.
This.
Take this. Take
Take
this.
this.
Take this.
My brother
take
set a mug of
that,
coffee
I
on the
can't
table for
take
me,
it
in addition to his
anymore.
own. What was that, Ursia?
I was gonna say, just throws the entire pot of coffee at the.
Yes,
Hell yeah.
yes, please. What's the matter? I didn't poison it or anything. Why would I do that? I would.
Yeah.
You're not gonna kill me? What? I'm not that kind of nut job. Huh. I don't believe that for a minute.
You're the nut job.
Well, you should, damn it. That said, I admit you're a risk factor. If you're a danger to others, lethal force might be necessary. Might be necessary. But it's not that simple now, is it?
Because you can't murder people
Isn't it?
relentlessly.
You're a hunter. Striking down prey is your job. Yeah, well, I'm not that great at my job. I'm not
the fuck?
especially smart, nor am I deft with my hands. I didn't even want to be a hunter. I just didn't
Yeah.
have any other ambitions.
Yeah, well, you're not really prey. You're
That
more
makes-
like foliage.
That makes
I mean,
no
that's a good
sense.
thing, though.
And if
That
you
means
didn't
can
want the
actually
job, you
hunt
didn't
with-
have to
in
take it.
camouflage.
Oh, it's insult.
God.
No, I mean, if
Hello?
you're a
Damn it.
foliage, right?
I
That
was
means you
gonna
can
say-
hunt people easily.
All right.
Really
hold
quick,
on.
Huntsman's bolo tie always gets me. I like the look. I can dig it.
You want me
I mean,
to
he's
do
a
the
cowboy, is he
thing?
not?
You're not
Okay,
wrong.
I'll do the
No, he's not.
thing.
No, he's
I'm
not
a
the cowboy.
thirsty boy.
He's not the real cowboy like Gretel.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But I was born to a family of hunters. So that's why you went with it? Yup, exactly.
Glug, glug. I'm so
The
happy
world-
for
the
water.
word
It
railroad
tickles my
came to
tummy
mind.
and makes me sing.
The word D&D
Oh,
came into my
how
mind
much
right
I
now.
love
The word
the
D&D came to
water.
mind.
It tastes so good.
You're
when I mix it
you're
with my
railroading your players,
meal.
guys.
man-
Come on.
This man was trapped in his own way, and I never knew.
The game Final Fantasy 13 came to my mind.
But that didn't matter right now.
Always
So,
game.
what did you want to talk about? Sister's whereabouts? How's she doing?
I'm glad that you are
She's
enjoying
fine.
it. Dan.
Surprisingly fine, actually. So damn fine. You might be surprised, but I'm not. Are you worried about her? In a way, yeah.
Ow. Robin, why? Why you gotta
She
move?
is your little sister after all. Yeah, but don't get me wrong. I was worried about you too.
Oh no!
Same as our
No,
parents.
don't! Ah,
And Wolfie
crap!
too.
I should have been more careful.
Right. Well, the whole time I was living with her, you people didn't cross my mind for even a fraction of a second.
Yeah, I was definitely worried about him.
Because we're not your family. That's right. Gretel.
Yes.
Gretel, you're not adopted.
You are adopted!
You've lived a hard life.
Gretel,
It's
you
You grew
are
up with
the
a
father.
biological family, and the only person who ever loved you was your sister Aldina. You clung to that love until it grew inside of you like a tumor. Eventually, you stopped acknowledging anyone who wasn't hurt.
It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard
Are not life for
Oh
us.
God, no.
Sister knows best. Sister's smart. As long as I follow her, I won't be led astray.
Ooh, ooh,
You did
Caveman
whatever she
noises.
told you.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
And what's wrong with that? Where's your agency in all this, Gretel? I have
where's
plenty
you
of
being a
agency.
caveman?
I'm here, aren't I? You really think that? I can't read your mind, but I'm pretty sure all those years of your sister's coddling have conditioned you to think in a certain way. You lack ethics, and your morals are warped, all due to her bad influence on you. You're blaming your little sister for this? Yeah, I am.
What the fuck?
She's a moron. If anyone's a nut job, it's her.
Wow.
That's simply false. She's an angel, and she always puts me... Yeah, and that's the problem. Something's wrong with you if you're still defending her at this point. Not to be harsh, but you've been brainwashed. That said, this is partly my fault too. Originally, I thought your attitude and violence were caused by your illness. I thought you'd have to eat that candy for the rest of your life, but the chemical dependence only made you worse. I realized you were overdosing on purpose to suppress yourself, but I didn't stop you. I'm the one who drove you to this point, and for that, I'm sorry. It's too late for apologies now.
Too late to apologize.
Too late!
See,
Yeah, it
someone
is.
at least remember that
Because
music.
you're already addicted, and now the allure of the candy is killing you.
I mean, you're gonna get diabetes, so good luck
Gretel.
on that.
You're gonna get diabetes. Right now, the candy is in control,
Diabetes nuts.
as your sister. As is your sister, sorry. Well, right now, I'm the one in control of her. I locked her in a cage and stole her freedom. And a leprechaun.
I was
really
never.
think
You
that-
stole her leprechaun?
Huh?
What?
What incarnation?
You actually think you're in control of her? You don't think for a minute that maybe she's still in control of you? What are you trying to say?
I'm
Back
saying you're dummy
then.
thick.
I locked you up. Do you know why you were let out so quickly? Well, because I obeyed you? That was only part of it. It was Aldina.
Welcome to my
Your dear older
reality.
sister went on a
What about
rampage.
just doing the
What
part
the
where you
fuck?
actually talk
What?
about what kind of boy you are?
What are you talking about? Why do
Your
you think
reaction
she
to
stayed
the
at home
request.
with you during your suspension? I don't know. Because she chose to? Well, think again. She was suspended just like you. Nani? I mean, she gets perfect grades and... Because she went around shattering all the... Absolutely no whatsoever.
What the fuck?
They had to pin her arms behind her back until she calmed down. Afterward, the professor asked her why she would do such a thing. And apparently, she answered that was because she wanted to repeat the school year. After that, everyone who admired her instantly wanted nothing to do with her. No surprise there, of course. No one could understand why she would want to repeat a year. To them, she seemed completely unhinged.
Is Void like cutting out for anyone else?
Yeah, but I think it's just because
Kinda.
I'm just doing the voice is a little hard to pick up on mic sometimes.
Alright.
One second. Yeah,
Again,
sorry.
it might be noise
It's fine, we
suppression.
just-
Here, let
we're
me
just
turn up
pushing.
I'll turn up my gain a tiny bit.
Yeah, we're just pushing through. I'm
Is
like,
this-
it-
is
it's,
this a little
it's
bit
not
better?
too bad.
How
Yeah,
far are
better.
we?
There's
How
no cut.
deep in are we
Okay.
in, actually?
But I bet you can guess why she would say that, right, Gretel? Whoosh. That was my
That was
dream.
my dream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. It is you.
I always wished I could go to college and take the same classes as her. So she was trying to make it come true?
Hey, that's an outfit we haven't seen from Arisu before.
Yeah.
Wow.
So she was trying to make it come true? You're lying. No one ever told me about any of that. Yeah, because she told us not to. What the hell for? Probably because you didn't need to know about it. She sat the whole family down and told us either to get you out of there or put her in there with you. She's unwell, but she isn't crazy. And obviously we couldn't put you two in the same space. Just like everyone knows that Gretel's like into her romantically, and they're like, oh, we can't leave them together. What?
And then
So
she's
we
just
decided
like,
to bring
no,
back home.
do it. Leave us
We
together.
can't
Yeah.
put them in the same room together. What?
So we decided to bring you back home. She did all this to rescue me. Yup.
Oh my god, they're both crazy.
And then I destroyed my dream with my own two hands. You're still too dependent on her. She has full control of you. And over time, you've lost your grip on your true self. And Void's losing his fucking mind reading.
You're reading to yourself, Void! You're reading
No,
to
it's-
yourself!
So much talking to yourself, I'm sorry.
Void,
No, it's fine.
Void, the game knows.
Thanks for saying the obvious. I know all that.
Bullshit!
Yeah? She caught me in her web, and now she torments me. She's poison. No matter how much I consume, it's never enough. Then you'll have to go cold turkey.
Oh, that's cold.
How?
Turkey.
How do you think? Turkey, idiots. You can't just give me the turkey. I'm not going to coddle you like she does. If we come home, I can just spend more time in isolation, right? It appears you're still capable of rational thought. But that said, you've really crossed the line this time. Which is probably why your sister ran away with you to begin with. And why you're talking to yourself. You're a sheep.
Not
She's
just
your
here, but
shepherd.
before in the forest.
Yeah, many times. The first time in my life I drank my coffee without sugar.
Symbolism! Bitter
Yeah.
coffee!
This coffee is nasty. Well, excuse
No,
me.
there we go,
princess.
there we go. Oh my god. You gotta do it right. Well, excuse
Well,
me.
excuse me, princess. What about my sister? What about her? My sister would do anything for me.
Oh, I thought
Does
he was
that mean she just
implying
petted
that
on me
Princess
too?
was his sister.
Oh my god.
Is she a nutcase like me?
Oh, she's worse than a nutcase.
Yeah, she is. Yeah. But to be clear, her circumstances are different from yours. You, well, not just you. Everyone says she's smart and competent. But to me, she's a fool. She only cares about the guy she likes. To her, everyone else is just a pawn on the chessboard. Her older brother, her parents, her friends. Could I heal her someday?
Bruh, you're not one of
Sure you could. If you ask me, it probably has to be you.
Oh,
Just the sure, buddy.
Gretel.
Sure.
Sure,
Done.
Jan.
You've
Sure, Jan.
done
I
cannot
can kind of
be
get
undone.
that though.
What you've done cannot be undone.
Sometimes the only way you can actually change and move on is to actually have it come from somebody you really care about.
Yeah.
That's true, that's true.
But you can start over from the beginning. First, you need to learn how to control yourself without relying on candy.
I'm gonna come.
Get your mood swings in check. Then spend time relearning proper ethics and morals. Then once you've adjusted, we can reduce your candy intake further. You have to think for yourself, Gretel. Free yourself from the sugar's clutches.
And try not to get diabetes.
Candy is definitely a
there.
stand-in right here.
You need to walk
Yeah.
on your own 2 feet without your sister constantly guiding you.
I mean, there was a line about it being bitter before, actually.
You think it's like heroin? You think that's what it's
dear
related
God,
to?
no, it's
No,
worse.
no. Basically, I think that he just thinks of it as candy because it's
No.
close to
No, I know, but I'm saying if they're alluding to it being like an actual, like, what do you think it is?
I think
Hello?
it's Flintstone vitamin gummy
Hello.
candies.
Okay, that might have been my end, where it was just a good solid 3 seconds of no sound.
Yeah, I think that was just
Yeah.
your end.
Cool.
I read this.
I need to get the fuck out of this house.
Hey, get the fuck out of
Your
the
day
house.
will come, Pez. We've talked about it.
I know, it's 4 months from now, god
What?
damn it.
Fuck!
Whoa!
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 I
Hey!
awoke to a loud crackling sound
Hey!
and a familiar burn
Oh!
smell.
Oh,
Smoke
no,
poured
it's-
in through the gaps in the walls. Finally, that took forever.
That-
Right about now, fire was probably spewing out from the
Wait,
Round
did
up,
Alina
now.
ask Red to put the house on fire?
Yeah.
This was a chimney fire caused by creosote igniting inside the chimney pipe. As the chimney burned, it was ignite the surrounding wall until the whole cabin was on fire, roasting me alive. Gretel wasn't here. Nor was anyone else who could save me, like Red Riding Hood. All my preparations were in place.
I thought Red
What
was
the
there.
fuck?
I thought Red was there. Was Red
probably
not there?
Probably Red left since then.
What?
Probably to go try and get someone
All
to
my
help.
preparations
Yeah,
were in place.
well, we made a request of him. Can you run an errand for me? Was the last thing.
Okay.
Leaning against the bars, I reflected on the past. After he had his first violent outburst at school, I went and had one of my own. The idea came to me in the middle of a lecture. I thought to myself, why am I just sitting around while the person I love is suffering? I contemplated how I could free him from the birdcage. I thought long and hard about how to bring him home again, and then it hit me.
Long and hard.
If he's crazy, then I'll be crazy too. And now we have this like scratchy.
Ugh.
Yeah, what is...
Why is this the cuckoo crazy route?
Because it's also
this
the
whole route is
incest route.
fucked. This whole
Yeah.
route is fucked. I hate this route.
So
I
I
hate it
grabbed
as
a
well.
chair. I mean, this
Everyone's
is a route that everybody
insane.
hates. Everybody hates this route.
Yes.
I hate it. It makes
So I
sense,
grabbed a
but I
chair.
hate it.
It
So I
doesn't
grabbed
make
a chair,
sense.
walked over to the windows and smashed them as if it was the most ordinary
No,
thing
they
in the world.
deserve each other.
Of course, I made sure no one nearby would get hurt from the glass shards. Silly, isn't it? I was crazy and yet somehow had the mental capacity to take other people into consideration. When my parents came to get me, I told them, I want you to choose. Either get him out of there or put me in there with him. Sure enough, just as planned, they demoted him from quarantine to merely a stay-at-home suspension, and I received a suspension of my own. Of course, I
wait,
never
wait,
told
wait.
where that
any
music was
of
coming
this.
from.
Wait, hold up. They put him in the cage. I just realized that.
Yeah.
The parents put him in the cage.
Yeah.
Well,
And that's how Cage Leprechaun was born.
This is Cage
No,
Leprechaun's
no, no, this is not my story, damn you. No.
Wizard is the last story we do before Alice.
Can we please get a Parent of the Year award going around here?
I'm the parent of the year! Your friendly neighborhood femboy daddy. Wah wah.
After all, I knew it would only make him sad. Yoshi really tore me a new one over it. The memory of his white-hot fury made me laugh. He went on and on about what a fool I was. Demo Shogunai, but that's life.
But that's
After what I
life.
did, Wolf
That's what
Wolfie
all
was the only
the
friend I had left.
people
No
say.
surprise there. Of course, who'd want to be friends with a nut job who went around smashing windows with a chair? I didn't mind. After
That's
all,
right.
the
That
privilege of my
sounds like
friends
fun.
was nothing compared to the pain of being apart from my beloved. In the past, I had told Wolfie that, from Gretel's perspective, I was essentially his whole world. But the reverse applied to me, too. Gretel was my everything. We weren't really brother and sister, but after spending time in the same living environment, the two of us had come to resemble one another. But now, it's all over. After all, I had regained my memories. I'm the one in control of him. And if I'm the Wicked Witch tying him down, then I'll throw myself into
I
the
love
fire.
how everyone just gangs up on fucking Arisu after a little while. They're just like everyone's like, oh, everyone should hate her instead.
No,
Even
no,
though Gretel
she's
is
the
the
crazy
absolute
one.
problem.
Not the incest loving brother. She's the crazy one.
Yeah, exactly. Like why?
No, they're both crazy.
I
Let's
mean,
be
in
honest.
every single route, she ends up being the one that kind of throws a wrench into everything and twists things around. It's like, oh,
I mean,
yeah,
she's a high manipulator, if anything.
uh-huh.
What is
Like
she's the
she
actual?
lies.
What is
That's
she's the actual villain of all this?
That's what all
Maybe.
the people say.
So this entire time,
You're
we're not
riding
playing as a
high in
protagonist. We're
April.
playing as the antagonist.
God down in May.
My God!
That's
But
life.
I'm gonna change that
Perhaps I was caught
tune.
somewhere between sister and witch, sanity
When
and
I'm
madness.
back on top in June. I said that's life.
And
That's
so Grill
life.
set off into the forest to retrieve his sister. Oh, this is probably narration.
Oh, nice narrator. Narrator's finally coming back.
And so Gretel set off into the forest to retrieve his sister. It was a deep, deep forest, but there was no cause for concern. After all, the bright red flame served as a guiding light all the way back to the candy house.
Free myself from Sugar's clutches and walking on my own 2 feet, without Sister constantly guiding me. Think for myself instead of blindly following orders. After I parted ways with Mr. Hunter, I headed back to the candy house where my sister was waiting. I had promised myself I would get the candy, but in the end, all I got was a lecture. I'm so stupid. Sure, I could have simply taken the candy from him by force. Perhaps all the candy had numbed me to my anger. Or did I simply not wish to cause him any harm? Deep down, do I think of him as my brother? Part of myself? That can't be it. That can't be it. I couldn't possibly feel that way. To me, my sister is my whole world. She was the only connection I had. My most precious treasure, my precious. As long as I had her, I didn't need anything. Or so I told myself. She was the only thing keeping me tied to this world. Why would I possibly care about the rest of the family? What is it that I actually want? Currently, I was on my way back to the candy house, but what then? Would we keep living there? Is this gonna be forever? Could
Now,
we
if the
keep
house was
living
still
there?
burning,
I had already eaten all of my candy. Without it, I couldn't be sure I could hold myself back. Wait! The house is candy!
oh my God!
Oh my God!
They killed her, now they're gonna kill me. Oh my god.
I might tarnish my only treasure with my own 2 hands.
What am I doing?
You're being Sonic, that's what you're doing.
What am I doing?
I was the one to insist I didn't want her. I put her in
Stop
that
it.
cage.
Wait, I have a question.
Then I
How was
left her
Alice
there and
inside
went
of
off to
the
fetch more
household?
candy.
What was that about the household?
Sister.
Wait, how was Alice inside the household with a huntsman, though? Is Alice like a brother or something? What is he?
No, Alice was just there.
That doesn't make sense, though!
No, you don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I think it is part of the setup. The setup being that Alice and Arisu are
The
jumping
same.
into these different worlds, which is other people's minds in my perspective.
Sister.
So basically, Alice was there as a
I was
multiverse
terrified.
traveler.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Kinda.
God damn it!
The more I thought about it, the more my limbs started to shake.
Multi-traveler. Oh.
If we kept living together, I would live in fear knowing I might pounce on her at any time. But I was the only one who could unlock her cage. With the leprechaun in it. If I locked her up in there, wouldn't it stop me from feasting on her? Could I sit and wait patiently for my food like a dog? Wait. Suddenly I spotted a bright light in the distance. But it was far too early for the sun to rise. Squinting through the darkness, I realized I was looking at a fire! My blood ran cold. Oh! I took off running in the direction of the candy house. On the way, however, I bumped into someone I wasn't expecting. Ah!
Gretel!
Red Riding Hood!
Oh, thank God. I was looking for you.
You were?
You have to hurry back to the house. Your sister's trapped in there.
As he spoke, he pointed to the burning cabin. I know! So I tried to jog past him. He grabbed me by the arm to stop me.
Wait,
Bro's
your
out
sister...
here running the fitness gram pacer test.
Wait, your sister asked me to give you this.
But that's... It was the green ribbon! This ribbon wasn't a tool I acquired through the wizard. It was a surprise present I had quietly bought for my sister. What's this? With this, I understood everything. My sister had caused this fire on purpose. She was prepared to die for me.
I don't know how he was able to.
Yeah.
He's very full of himself.
You okay?
You okay,
You okay?
Taraton?
You alright?
Good acting.
I know.
I know, but are you okay, Tara? You need
Are you
water?
alright?
We got water. We
You
got
okay?
plenty of water. We got sugar water. We got syrup water. We got water.
Syrup water.
We got
The
spring
smoke
water,
in
we
my
got
eyes until they
iodine
welled
water.
with tears. I was lying flat on my stomach, trying to avoid breathing the smoke. But the oxygen was running out, and the fire was quickly closing in. Once it got ignited, it had wasted no time spreading through the house. Judging from the heat and the density of the smoke, I only had a few minutes until the fire reached the cage. Or maybe I would die of carbon monoxide poisoning first. On second thought, maybe that would be a more preferable death. After all, I would be unconscious by the time the fire got to me. I wanted to pass away quietly while thinking of him. In my hazy
Holy
mind,
crap.
I wondered to myself, had Red Riding Hood met with Gretel? Had he given him the ribbon? The reason I had entrusted that ribbon to Red, why I wanted Gretel to have it, was simply because Gretel was my only regret. I had severed so many connections. He was the only one I had left. My love for him was my dearest treasure. He was the only thing keeping me tied to this world. I wish he could have gone to college with me,
Oh,
Gretel.
you're thinking about that now.
Just then,
Sister!
he dashed over to the birdcage. Gretel. I grasped the metal bars with both hands and pulled myself close to him.
Wait right there. I'm gonna get you out of here.
Those bars would be
Get you
red
out of
hot
here.
by then.
Oh,
As
yeah.
he spoke, he jammed the key into the lock. You're going to let me out?
I'm like, no, fuck you. Just walk away.
What the
I'm not gonna let you die in here.
I could hear him struggling with the lock.
Damn it! Oh, he won't open. Why?
The key wouldn't turn. Maybe the lock had melted in the heat. Gretel. I reached to the bars and touched his hand.
Ow, don't
This
touch
was
me.
my way of letting him know I had accepted my fate. I'm the one tying you down. You'll be better off without me. He froze. Then he gritted his teeth and glared at me.
I knew it. You caused this fire, didn't you?
Yep.
Lonely says yep. What the fuck?
He was right about you. You're insane.
Wow. And you have to defeat the Wicked Witch. I shot him a wink.
Don't wink at a time like this.
Don't wink at a time
Otherwise,
like
you'll gobble
this.
me
Oh
up.
my god.
I'll roast you alive and swallow you whole. I licked my lips.
Don't do that now. This isn't the time.
Gretel, you're always suffering because of me. You had a violent outburst and destroyed your team, all because of me.
This is such bullshit. Aldena's getting like the brunt of everything. It's not even their fault.
Yeah.
What do you
I know
mean?
just how hard you've been working. I've been watching you all this time. I love seeing you devote yourself to your passions. I wanted to do whatever I could for you. But it backfired,
Oh
and
my
as a
God.
result, I ended up hurting you.
No.
I'm sorry you got hurt because of me.
No.
Why is she the one that's the
It wasn't your fault.
Gretel
is she
stared at
the
the
one
floor
that
and
has
shook
to
his
be the
head.
under 8?
Right.
I
Oh,
call
Gretel, you're such a
bullshit.
sweetheart. No matter what anyone else says, you'll always be the perfect guy for me. That's why I wanted to make your dream come true. I wanted to go to college with you, take the same classes with you. We could have had a fairy tale ending. Your dream was my dream. But it's time you were freed from the wicked witch who chained you down. You can still follow your dreams without me. You'll sparkle. I just know it. But as long as I'm around, you won't realize that.
Wait, I realized the whole witch thing they're talking about is the witch from Hansel and Gretel. That's
Yeah.
what that's.
It-
I just realized that.
Wow.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
Wow.
this is up there with me finally realizing that this was the Hansel and Gretel story.
Yeah.
Fire witch. Yeah. Oh, Cage too. The Cage is in the story. That's where she healed children.
Yeah.
Wait, no,
Okay,
Cage Leprechaun
okay.
is burning! Rescue
Yeah,
him!
let's
Come on,
keep
guys!
Get me out of here already! God damn it!
Come on, guys, we gotta
As
save
long as
Cage!
I'm
Cage is-
around, I'll eventually consume
Cage
you.
is over in the corner like,
No, Gretel's gotta open that cage
No, no,
right
no.
the fuck
There
now!
you go,
We gotta get
coddling
Cage
me
out
again.
there!
Guys, no, it's okay. Cage is fireproof.
What? Since
Oh,
when?
I thought leprechauns were fireproof.
No.
No, they never were fireproof, they're meat! Actually, you know what?
They're fireproof.
Let it cook, let it cook. I wanna see what Leprechaun tastes like.
Oh my god, Tyrant.
Alright, Tyrant, time for me to pull you in here with me.
Or what? I'm an
Let's
elf,
see how-
you're a
Elf on the
leprechaun!
grill.
How can you
Let's
pull
see
me
how
in?
femboy elf tastes.
Fried pointy ears.
What?
There
I'm
you
no,
go,
I
coddling
mean, I
me
can
again.
cook, so I'm really not. I'm pretty much immune to fire.
There you go, coddling me again.
I'm your witch after all.
There you go, the very wickedest.
Yep, I'm a wicked bitch,
Why
and
is
you look
he
like my next meal.
smiling?
Sister.
Gretel, you've always been so appetizing to me. I love you so much, more than I can express. I want to touch you, and I want you to touch me.
Oh!
But if you want me to stay your sister, then I'll give up on ever finding the treasure of my dreams. After all, if I'm forced
Really?
to
A
choose between
fucking
you or my treasure,
ultimatum.
then I'll cast my love into the fire.
Hey, guys, now's not the time to do this. There is an active fire.
It's in front
That
of
way I
Gretel,
can
too,
be
you
your
notice
sister
that?
instead.
I mean, goddamn the
You're
dedication,
right.
but Jesus fucking Christ.
Just then, the fire
Just
closed
then.
in on us.
The flames.
Gretel, you have to run.
Never!
Think about
Yeah.
it. If you stay here, we'll both die. You
I
have to
don't
leave
wanna.
me here. You have to live, Gretel.
I don't wanna. I know, but I can't just leave you here.
No,
Will
we
you
can't let it
forsake
cook.
your dearest treasure? I
Oh
will-
my god, is this the last
What
one?
does the decision say?
Pretty sure this is the last one.
No,
Is
No?
this
this
the
is the
last
last
one?
one.
Okay.
Oh!
Okay.
His head
Yo,
just-
how can he push his head through the bar?
He
no,
didn't.
no,
He
no,
didn't.
he's not pushing.
It's if you look in.
Oh,
It's
they're
Making it
front.
transparent.
Oh,
It-
they
it-
just
it-
make it transparent. Okay.
Yeah, it's
No,
like
I've-
when you see the eyes behind the hair and the eyebrows behind the
Ah,
hair.
yeah, that
Oh,
makes
okay.
sense. Wait,
No, I
if he
refuse
can
to
touch
sit
the
around and wait
bars.
till you die.
Wait, stop. If he can touch the bars, why the fuck can he not turn the key though on the lock?
No, it does. It would. The lock got melted or something.
No, when he's touching those
Yeah,
bars, it's not
yeah.
hot. So
Yeah.
how
Then
the
you
fuck
have to
did the lock
abandon
it.
melt it?
I won't do that either.
Gretel,
Instead, I've decided to sacrifice my treasure.
he smiles sadly.
Honestly, it was silly anyway.
That's a word.
I always wished I could go to university with you, but all I would have had to do was pass my exams and graduate community college. Instead, I was greedy. I wanted to be in the same year as you. So what I really wanted was for everyone to see us not as siblings, but as longtime friends and as lovers. I was never going to be able to keep up the brother charade forever.
Aren't you gonna do this in a Western voice?
He is
I'm
doing
doing,
it.
I'm doing a southern type. Yeah, it's not rest.
It
It's
feels
not
like you're
rest.
losing it.
He's not
when
laying it on thick.
when I got angry, then it came out Western style. I think more Southern, but I've been doing like a Southern accent. Yeah.
Nothing. Never mind.
I did. I just read this one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Your charm is far too irresistible, precious baby brother. I always lusted after you. I longed to kiss you, and
Do you still feel that way?
I do. At any given hour of the day, I'm a young guy in my prime. Are you kidding me? What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Well, we can't kiss or have sex unless we survive this.
Oh,
Sister, you're going to burn. Let it be with passion for me.
Oh my
Kindle
god!
my desire, not the stove. Reach through the bars.
So
Jesus
you
Christ.
don't mind if you get burned?
Not at all. In exchange, I'll have my fill of you.
Guys, these are not
I'll
metaphors.
have you know I've been very hungry for a very long
I'm being
time.
cooked alive!
You best
What the
prepare
fuck?
yourself.
Are they?
So you don't mind if I consume you?
In more than
His
one way.
eyes Better than starving to death.
Even if it means
swear to
I'll
God.
stop being your sister?
You know,
Why the fuck are
Even
they being
then.
horny in the goddamn house fire?
I mean, to be honest, when
it's
it comes
hot.
to life-threatening situations,
Like, literally.
Even if I'm not your glittering jewel anymore?
I don't mind. Even if you turn into some worthless pebble, we need to collect those for the.
Yeah, we need those for the base.
No,
Lots of
we
them.
need those for the. You'll
for
be
the
the pebble
penguins.
that guides me home.
We need the pebbles.
If we go
for the
back home,
penguins.
they'll tear us apart, you know?
I don't care.
You might end up alone, with no connections of your own.
Even then, it's still preferable to the pain of losing you, Aldina.
He smiled
I hate
sheepishly.
this.
can we
Gretel,
burn this entire? Like, can we lit the fire?
Back then, I vowed I was going to coddle you. With you, I don't need any stupid candy. No matter the bitter pill, I'll prove I can swallow it. Now let's go home, together.
maybe he was just putting himself on a diet. Without an incredible amount of courage, he couldn't possibly have forsaken the very treasure he fought so hard to protect. And yet here he was,
Emphasis
willing
on
to do
the
it for my
die.
sake. It all meant so much to me. Tears welled in my eyes as I shouted, "Yeah, let's go home! I want to stay with you!" Just then, with a click, the lock fell to the floor.
What?
Oh shit!
The lock!
Bullshit!
Magic! Wizard
Magic.
tampered with it.
No, please, let them burn!
Let the burn, please.
Please,
Gretel
please,
opened the
just
cage door and extended
put
her
it
hand.
back on.
Sorry, I
fucking
can't
done.
let the leprechaun burn
Get
along
my
with
head.
you two
Oh,
after
fucking
all.
done!
Oh yeah, no,
Right.
no. The leprechaun is leaving. There's
I
still
took his
stuff.
hand in mine, and together we escaped the cage.
Where's the treasure?
Ah, god damn it, they got out with the leprechaun.
Oh
damn
fuck.
God damn it! Oh, are you two all right? I thought you were gonna burn together.
Yeah, with the leprechaun.
wizard
As soon
just
as we
like-
walked out,
Meal
Red Riding
now.
Hood doused us in water.
Ah.
The wizard just sort of like feigns concern and worry.
Yeah. Thank goodness. I'm so glad you're both safe.
Red Riding Hood.
The fire truck will be here any moment now.
Those moans.
It's not safe here. Please evacuate.
Right.
Okie dokie.
We need to go do something in these bushes over here.
Oh my god!
This is the perfect image for this entire route.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it is.
Yep,
You should
the
save this and
ending
post it
to
on
it
Twitter.
all.
Post
The
this on
entire
post this.
route burning.
Burn
Wait,
it all
seriously,
to the ground.
Tara, can you post this picture on Twitter and just say thank God this is over?
I get the feeling she was already way ahead of you.
Well, I wasn't initially thinking about posting it to Twitter, but that will be the end of the stream post, yes. Because we aren't quite over
No,
yet.
we just finished this route, and then we can,
we
call
finish
it an
this,
end
please?
of the stream.
Yeah,
Please.
Yeah, let's
finish
get-
it.
let's
This is
get
the way
going.
we stopped and looked back at the candy house. It was engulfed in scarlet flames. As we gazed blankly at it through the darkness, Gretel pulled me close.
It all went up in flames.
Yeah.
I'm not sure anything will be left by the time the fire's out.
Yeah.
But now the Wicked Witch has been defeated. We're free.
Right. Thank you, Gretel. We smiled at each other, our faces both covered in soot.
Like Cinder. Like everything's connected.
After that, the fire department arrived. Fortunately, the fire was dangerous before it could spread to the rest of the forest.
Oh, what a shame.
I would blame magic for that. They brought us in for questioning, and after a few days, we were finally able to go home again.
Yeah, just the typical incestuous caged fire going on.
Just the
Mom and
typical...
Dad took one look at us and started crying tears of joy. Upon further
we got a
inspection, I
code
realized we both
69
looked very
here.
bummed.
Oh god.
God damn it! I wasn't ready for that one.
Just the typical BDSM day gone wrong.
Oh
They were both so
god.
tormented by our absence they had scarcely eaten a single bite of bread.
Mom, Dad, I'm sorry. She just threw herself at me. I don't know what's going on.
Later.
You idiots.
You're right.
Yeah.
Ow! You monster, you didn't have to hit us.
No, I think he was completely justified.
You have no right to complain after what you put us through. Do you realize how worried we all were?
Obviously, my brother was furious. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too.
We both apologized on our hands and knees. They had every right to be angry with us. We had no defense. We both hung our heads guiltily. Yoshi sighed heavily when he reached out and ruffled our hair aggressively. Noogies!
Just keep rubbing.
Where'd
just rub
that
through
come
their
from?
Skulls.
For now, I'm just glad you're safe. Welcome home, Algina. And Gretel.
He smiled at us affectionately, with Gretel as an afterthought. I didn't even know Ryoshi was capable of smiling like that. Gretel and I exchanged a look, then we recited in unison, "We're home!"
We're gonna fuck! I mean, we're home!
Oh,
I
dear
hate this.
Lord. To save his sister, the younger brother Gretel sacrificed his most precious treasure. Quite possibly, he had lost his only family, his only real connection.
Sorry, I'm back.
Welcome back. But in exchange, his sister's treasure would surely create a new bond.
Ew.
And so, having returned from the candy house with treasure in hand, they lived happily ever after.
Ew,
They
you kept the
fucked,
treasure?
didn't they?
The end.
And yes,
You didn't answer my question.
Yeah,
Of
yeah,
course they
definitely-
did. They lived
they
happily
definitely
ever
fucked.
after. That's what that means.
They definitely.
And now narrator voice.
Once upon a time in the Looking Glass world, there was a young man named Gretel.
Oh, it's
You
me.
was a bitch.
Gretel had an older sister who he was very proud of.
She was a bitch.
She was smart, beautiful, and worth her weight in jewels.
And a bitch.
Gretel wanted to be as good as her, so he worked hard in everything he did, from schoolwork to sports.
And
Pretty
fucking.
beta male cuck move.
He built up an image of the perfect brother to match his sister, but that was not
All I can think
the
of is
real
the
him.
Wolfie realizing that he was like that Aldina is so not into him that he wanted rather like go out with her brother than him.
Wolfie goes up to Aldina. Hey, oh wow, you're looking so great, and they just start like making out.
Oh,
Hi, Quiz.
No,
How
no,
are
no.
you doing?
No, Wolfie would
Alright.
straight up just be like,
Womp
I
womp,
watch?
womp womp.
Oh my god!
Let's finish this. We're almost done.
Beneath
We're
his
so close.
mild-mannered facade was a violent, destructive impulse. One day, something small set off his hair-trigger temper.
like
Another
bitch.
student made a vulgar comment, and in retaliation, Gretel beat him
The RC
black and
stuff
blue.
hitting. Okay.
From there, his life went completely off the rails.
You know.
Following the incident,
normal.
his older brother confined him to a stark white room and administered medication. At first, Gretel resisted,
But when he thought of his sweet sister, he endured the punishment and obeyed.
It was estrogen.
What the fuck?
Once he was free from the White Room, Gretel stopped relying on his sister. Instead, he wanted his sister to rely on him. He was terrified that his beloved sister would one day abandon him. After all, he knew he wasn't her real brother.
Wanted to drop by
God.
and reach up to you. Aw, thank you very
In
much,
order
Quiz.
to keep
Wow,
himself
wow.
calm, Gretel ate candy all the time.
You're very giggly at the moment. Oh, really? Why is that? Did something good happen, Chris?
He was convinced that his sister and his candy were the only things he needed. Their lives were peaceful and happy. And he
Candy
was
is
sure
what he
those
calls
happy
estrogen.
days would last forever.
Are you sure
But
about
that
that?
happiness was fragile, and one small mistake made it all fall apart. Yet again, Gretel had hurt someone.
I love how they have to recap every bit of this.
Friends of
Oh my
Gretel's
goodness.
victim had exacted revenge upon Gretel's sister. When he learned his beloved sister was hurt, Gretel lost all sense of rationality and went on a rampage.
That's a word for it.
And this time he crossed a line that was never meant to be
Alright, you have a good
crossed.
night. Alright, nighty-night, Quiz.
His sister caught him in the act. Crying, he begged her not to abandon him. Then his precious sister took her adopted brother by the hand and wandered
Kisses
deep
and
into the
huggies.
forest.
Night-night, Quiz.
They had no need for moonlight or guideposts. They weren't going home. After all, they had abandoned their home. Together they wandered the forest for who knows how long. Then they came across a tiny cabin in the woods. It was a candy house. Four walls were white, the furniture was all white.
Does that mean it was made out of marshmallow?
No,
I know where your
No,
mind is
it
going
would
with
be
this.
like a kingdom
Don't even
come.
say it.
This is their
What?
kingdom
Me?
come.
Yes, I know. And Tyrant already mentioned it. Alright.
I already just said it.
Oh.
This is
White,
their
white,
kingdom
white, as
come.
far as the
This
eye
No,
is
could
their
that's-
see.
kingdom come.
that's not where I was going with it.
Oh, wow.
I went
I'm
white.
surprised,
Going with
actually.
that.
This eerie white house had all the essentials needed for a home. Food, clothes, a wood-burning stove. And so the two siblings decided to make their home sweet home. But the longer they lived there, the more it began to affect Gretel. He laced his beloved sister's food with candy to keep her memory hazy. Then he tied her hands and feet and stole her agency. Gretel was battling the desire to devour his sister. But time was running out. He had used the candy to suppress his urges, but now the candy was running low. As the effects of the candy faded, his sister regained her memories. She felt pity for Gretel, who suffered because of her, and so she decided to throw herself into the fire. She realized that she was the wicked witch who controlled Gretel. Gretel was faced with an impossible choice. He could sacrifice their sibling relationship and live with her as her lover, or he could die
Oh,
as
God.
her brother. His sister
Oh,
was his
she
only
was the
connection,
Wicked Witch of
his
the West.
dearest treasure.
It's not okay.
After a lot of thought, Gretel sacrificed his treasure to save his
What's
sister, the witch.
The Witch of the Lust.
Instantly,
the
the
West.
witch transformed into a princess and gave Gretel a new treasure.
Oh God.
And so, having returned from the candy
Ew.
house with treasure in hand, they lived happily
Oh.
ever after.
No, not ah.
I said, oh!
Oh.
Do you not
Yeah.
hear me? Do you not hear me
Yeah.
struggling to breathe?
Do you know? Do you guys think? Remember the boyfriend?
Yay!
In,
Episode 2's over. Yay!
Thank God.
That was episode 1 still, by the way, not episode
Yay!
2.
Ugh.
What?
No, no, no,
Oh,
no.
God.
No, you're still reading this.
They're
You're
all
still
set.
reading this.
How does it look?
It matches you perfectly, of course. I bought it for you after all. Do you honestly question my taste?
Nope, I trust you.
You seem pleased.
Of course I am. It's such a sweet gift.
Okay, let's be honest. This is a really cool CG.
Yeah,
This is
it's really
well
cute.
done.
If it was different kind
If
of
you
a
just
story,
remove
I
the
would.
context, everything would be fine.
different context.
Glad to see
Oh,
you're
Just
enjoying
remove
it so
the context
much.
out of your head and it would be fine.
Let's be honest. They deserve each other because we don't want them with anyone else.
Plus, I'm sure these ribbons are glad to be used for their intended purposes for a change. Ha ha ha.
Shut the fuck up.
Although I wouldn't mind wrapping
In
your
more
whole
than one
body in
way!
ribbons. That way, it's a gift for me too.
Oh my god.
Whoa there, buddy.
Slow
You
down
far.
there,
Corn
buddy.
dog.
Now
Way
it's
too
now.
far.
Oh no, it's too far. You liked it. Don't lie.
Ew!
I'm not lying, I think.
Ew!
I heard that. You know, when you act like that, it tells me you want me to keep going. Good grief. You have no idea how hard I'm trying to hold back.
This is you holding
I'm
back?
about to throw my phone down.
It is actually. Isn't it obvious? I can't just have my can't just have my way with you. You mean too much to me.
I want to
I'm
go
the type to say my-
hydroplaning again.
I'm the type to save my favorite food for last.
I wish to hydroplane into.
Why'd you go
a
all
hole.
quiet all of a sudden?
Oh shit!
I would.
love to
Yeah,
coddle
I
me,
want to do
don't
that
you?
again. I'd rather do that again than deal with this right
Right,
now.
I do. Although I admit your brother has already warned me not to do it too much, or you'll get a big head. And then I'll
I mean,
get
it was
no
agreeing
head.
that damn right I would rather
Sorry.
would rather do anything else.
No, you said big head, and you reminded me of that Netflix show that has gone on way too long. Anyways,
Oh, yeah, it's still going. They made a spin-off.
I
Seriously,
fucking hate
damn
that.
it,
Big head is
Yoshi.
shit.
I like the first 2 seasons of it,
No, it's actually called Big Mouth, I think.
and yet I
Yeah,
find
Big
myself
Mouth.
doing it
Wait,
anyway.
Big
I
Mouth?
just
I
love
thought
you
it was
so
called
much.
Big Head.
No, Big Mouth.
Big mouth.
Yeah, it's Big Mouth.
I just don't like the art
I feel
style.
bad for
It's not that
disobeying my
great.
brother-in-law, but I have no plans of letting up any. Ew, they got married.
Wait, what?
What's wrong?
They got married?
Yeah, brother-in-law. That means they got married, or they're engaged.
Yeah.
Yo, what the fuck?
You angry about it?
What the fuck?
In law?
Oh, that.
You know,
Is he about to propose?
I'm
He's my
gonna be
brother in
complete-
name only.
I'm gonna
The
be
two-
completely honest.
Okay, go ahead.
I ship them because I don't want them with anyone else, and I'd
I
rather
don't.
they not
I
make
don't.
chaos.
I don't. I
They
hope
are
they're
crazy.
I
they
hope
just
they-
stay single and away from everyone. That's what I,
hope they burn together.
The
in
two of us
hell.
aren't actually related,
I mean,
but in the
technically, they
future,
are
when
burning
we're
with
married,
passion
he'll
right
be
now.
in-law. We're not married yet. Following that logic, your parents will be my in-laws too. Ew. Why are they talking about this? Huh. How do I fail to see this sooner? One easy way to make a family. Ew.
What the fuck?
Vomit, vomit,
Ew.
vomit,
You
vomit,
know
vomit,
you're not
vomit.
going to have a sister-in-law, right?
I've literally seen
Uh,
worse shit on fan fictions. Thank you very
No,
much.
but instead I'll have a wife. Or shall I say my bride
No.
to be?
Their in fan fictions could have done this better.
No,
Too early
I've
to
seen...
get married.
No, no,
Too
no.
We
I've
could have
seen
boyfriend
had
fan
and
the best
girlfriend
life
for
in
now.
fiction
London.
worse.
Think of it as a dress rehearsal. Plus, our parents don't have to know, so we could still be next door to each other. It'd be fine. Don't worry about it.
We can
Right.
still fuck.
Admittedly, I am rather grateful to your brother and your mother and your father.
And my brother and my mother and my father.
If they hadn't fought for me as hard as they did, we wouldn't be here right now. I mean, they adopted me.
Yeah.
Like, they signed paperwork, Even if we can't take the same classes, I'll still be in the same school. If that means I can be at school with you, then I'll be as perfect as humanly possible. No more stomping on skulls and almost setting people on fire. I work hard to make up for your mistakes too, you fucking crazy.
Wish you the best on the street, Sarah. Thank you very much. That's all.
I'll
We're about to
apologize
end
on
it
your
too,
behalf
though,
as many times as
hopefully.
it takes, sister. Oh god, he still calls her sister too.
Wow, they have that fucking
Slip of the
fetish.
tongue. I meant to say Aldina. Thank God he's actually
You
calling
can
her
keep
by her
calling
name
your
now.
sister if you want to,
No,
sweetie.
no,
No, no, no,
Vomit,
Shut
vomit,
the fuck
Are you mocking me?
Wee woo, wee
Of course
woo.
not.
After all the times I've called you sister, it's become a habit I can't quite kick.
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong? Oh! Of all things, you're my girlfriend, Algina. I can't keep referring to you as my sister. That'd be fucking weird, wouldn't it?
Yeah!
Yeah, it kind of would.
But then again, if you want me to, I don't mind slipping up every once in a while.
They have a fucking
Yes,
incest fetish.
please.
Oh my god!
Good
I mean,
grief.
roleplaying
Oh,
is fine, but
Follow me
Jesus
like
Christ.
this, you know?
I
Does
can't
anyone
help it.
else-
I just love you so much. You're my treasure, so of course I'm gonna coddle you.
Does anyone else feel like the
You're
boyfriend from the
completely
B movie
incorrigible.
right now?
Yes.
I never even
Yes.
watched B movie. All
Just
I know
the-
is that B movie is
what?
about memes. That's it.
I said
That's what
No,
B movie
wait.
is to me.
This incest
Oh.
is ruining my life!
Actually,
Since
What is it?
How is incest
what
ruining
would you
your
like
life?
in
It's just
exchange for the
fiction.
ribbon?
God, why does this keep on going? End it. You don't have to repay me.
Yes, I do. As much
God,
as I
this-
love it when
this
you
whole
spoil
thing
me,
is
this
just-
relationship will be awfully one-sided unless we make it up to you.
Fine, if you insist.
In that,
In that
case,
case, would you give me a matching ribbon?
a ribbon? Really?
Do you know why I got you a ribbon in the first place, dear sister? Because I wanted it to be a symbol of our connection.
Like a good luck charm?
Yes, may
Yeah,
we be
like
tied
a
together
leprechaun's
forevermore.
color.
By tying the ribbon to you, I was essentially making a wish. Oh, but also I wanted to make stake a claim, and all the other men would know by lay of hand you on my. Don't do it. You know how possessive I can be, right? You know.
Of course, I know everything about you, Gretel.
Then I want you to tie a ribbon to me in turn. Pray that we'll be together for the rest of our lives.
I've already made that prayer 1,000 times, and I'll probably keep praying for it for the rest of my life. Because I never want these happy days to end.
In that case, I'll better make it happen. This means I'll have to suck it up and put in a lot of effort, but I'll give it my best. I'm a total sucker for you, so I can't help but make all of your dreams come true. All the end of the days I spend with you are my most irreplaceable treasures. I vow to cherish you always, so please stay with me. Otherwise, I'll put you in a cage again.
Oh my god, that chibi art style is nice! Stop right there! Hold the phone, don't click it! No, that chibi art style is nice! Who drew that?
I don't know. Oh, by the way,
It's
here's
just-
the image that sums up this chapter.
Achievement
perfectly.
unlocked! Gretel, happy ending!
Gretel,
Yeah.
yay!
Yeah,
We're
it does,
done!
Yes.
Jesus
Yay!
Yeah.
Yay!
Every single
We're
moment
done.
was that image.
We are done, babies. Babies.
Are we actually done or there's another round?
Yo, little
There's more
another route
routes,
of this.
but
Yeah,
So
but we are done the cringe. We are done the cringe.
Universally
Alright, but
agreed.
what's the next
Everyone
round?
hates this round, correct?
Yeah. We have Canadian boy next.
Oh,
Yeah.
poutine.
Wow.
Hopefully it won't be as cringe.
hopefully he's not
Everyone- so,
like,
like,
into his aunt or
Everyone,
something.
everyone agrees in the reviews. Everyone hates this round, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank God.
There's so many people who are like, I got to this route and I was like, I want to stop. I don't want to continue. I don't want to touch this anymore. I was like, no. It gets better. This is the worst it gets.
It literally got worse. Especially when they started talking about the R word.
Oh no.
Stop.
The route is the worst it
Constantly?
gets. Everything
Oh.
else is better.
I felt like every time there was like a lull in the incestuous and like aggressive-ish nature, it always ramped up like a minute later. You know?
Yeah.
Seriously. But hey, I think I did a pretty good job voicing two characters, right, everyone?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. And you did a good job talking to yourself.
I'm gonna
Thanks.
be honest.
I do it a lot.
Don't
I'm
we
gonna
all?
be honest. I
know the feeling.
didn't hate this route, but I didn't like it.
No,
That's
no,
fair.
I didn't like it.
Honestly, for me, I'm just okay. It's not
wish-
bad. It's okay.
I wish
Like,
they
there were-
wouldn't have done my
there
boy
were-
like that, but
There were moments that like threw me off, but I'm just like, this isn't the worst thing I've had to listen
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, it's not the
Alright,
worst
guys.
thing, but at the
I'm
same time,
gonna
it's just
just
like one
end
of those.
stream tonight.
It's
We're
my
not
nothing,
having
but hey,
the,
you know, just get through it.
It was made worse with everybody's pain.
Yeah.
also I think we actually stopped
For me,
at
it was made better
3
with
hours,
everyone's pain.
and that's
Alright, everyone. I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna end stream. There's not gonna be D&D tonight because of cancellation in the group, so some things came up. So instead, I'll just be using the rest of the night as a break. I'll probably stream a bit tomorrow if I can manage to find time. I've got a bunch of stuff IRL that I'm trying to sort and get fixed. But thank you all so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. I had fun, and I hope you all did too. I hope to see you all again very, very soon. And thank you so much for stopping by. Good night, visitors.